It's your boy. It's your boy. Y'all know it's Coach Sheldon Harrison. Man, I got a show for y'all tonight. I got a show for you guys tonight. Guys, we're going to do a full live panel breakdown. Okay? I do got to address the situation first for about 15 minutes. Okay? It's about Instagram thoughts. Why they don't get no respect and why they complaining. Okay? Instagram thoughts, they always complaining. For whatever reason, I don't know. Okay, I see my man Robert Henry is already in the building. You're live on the Coach Show, live. Man, we're going to have a good panel, guys. We're going to have a good panel. We're going to have Robert Henry, George Page, Genesis Green supposed to be on, Tay Brown. Okay, we're going to have a nice little live panel today. And folks, join us. I'm gonna speak on for about 15 minutes, maybe to about 10:30, about these Instagram thoughts. I'm gonna speak on them. Okay, I'm gonna speak on them. And then after that, I got everybody email loaded. Everybody email is loaded and ready. And I'm gonna shoot that link out. And we are going to have fun. We're gonna destroy. We're gonna be real. We're gonna be so real. Okay. I want to try to see if I can get a hold of Brian Jensen. Okay? I want to see if I can get a hold of Brian Jensen. I'm going to see what happens. Okay? We'll see what happens here. Alright. Let me see. Who all? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to get the crew. Okay? Genesis Green. And guys, we're going to be nice today. It's all breakdown. It's all breakdown. General Africa still got the guys, got the people jealous of them. They jealous, General Africa. They jealous of you, brother. They jealous. You know that. General Africa in the building. The liquor spot. The liquor spot. Ooh, Miss Boxing. Ooh, Miss Boxing. Good Lord have mercy. All I got to say is good Lord. I'm sorry, Miss Boxing, that whenever I address you, I'm in awe, okay? I'm in awe, Miss Boxing. But I'm going to keep my focus, okay? I'm going to keep my focus, Miss Boxing. I am going to keep my focus. I'm going to keep my eyes on the prize because we're going to do a live panel. I'm going to talk for about 15, 20 minutes, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, folks, listen. So today there was an Instagram thought. She called herself getting upset. Okay. Now, she called herself getting upset because of the comments that were being made to her by, men. Okay. She called herself getting upset and, she was mad. Okay. She's tired of getting photographs of penises being sent to her. Okay. She stated that, I wish men would just have some respect. Okay. I wish men would have some respect and stop sending me photographs of their penises. Okay. I have something to say about that. Okay? Now, I do agree with what she said. I agree that, you shouldn't be sending photographs of your genitalia to anybody online. Okay? I don't think you should be doing that. But what I do have to say is many of you Instagram thoughts, and that's what I got to call y'all because that's what y'all are. Okay? You make it easy, okay? I mean, how dare you go in, okay? First of all, you're half naked. You're half naked or you're wearing your clothing to fit so it reveals a lot of what you have. So how dare you get on Instagram half naked and you fix your camera to take a photograph? You take that photograph half naked, okay? What do you think men are going to say? What do you think grown men are going to say and think? Like, what do you really think? Like, do you think that they're going to be like, hey, you're a respectful woman. Wow. You're a very respectful woman. Wow. Let me respect you. Okay? No. What do you think? No. What do you think is going to happen? I mean, did you really think that the men on Instagram are going to respect you? I mean, you got a dental floss bikini stuck up your behind? Okay, do you think that that's going to work? It's not going to work. Okay, you a fool for thinking that these men, they're gonna disrespect you because you're presenting what you have in a way that you don't deserve to be respected. Now, am I for women being disrespected? No. Okay? Me and General Africa was talking about this today. Okay, no, I'm not for a female being disrespected. Okay? Let's get that straight. But when you wear a dental floss bikini up your behind, okay? When you have on little to no clothing and you take a photograph and you start, squatting, you start twerking, you start shaking your booty. Okay, when you shake your booty and you show everything, you have just said, hey, listen, I'm easy. I'm easy. And I know we're going to get some feminists that's going to say, Coach, this is just wrong. You shouldn't say that. A woman can wear what she want to wear. She don't deserve to be disrespected. Listen. Let me explain something to some of you feminists. Because I know some of you feminists, you're going to come to the video and you're going to try to justify why these women don't need to be disrespected. They allow themselves to be disrespected because of how they present themselves. And when you present yourselves a certain way, then what do you think? What man is going to respect you? Okay, like what? Ain't nobody going to wife you up. Ain't nobody going to wife you up, Instagram thought. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody going to take you seriously. You know why people are sending you photographs of their genitalia? Do you know why they're doing that? Because they're hoping that they can wear you down. They're hoping that they can, in hopes one day, get you to actually, like them for a little bit, and they want to get some of what you got, and then they're going to leave you right where they left you at. They're going to leave you where they found you at. Because the men, they don't respect you. And let's think about this. Even if a man got with you off of Instagram, he's not going to respect you. Because he's going to know what you do, and he's going to take that as a sign of, you know what? She don't want to be respected. She don't want to be respected. I mean, when you come out there and you dress half naked, no man is going to respect you. And I got to get you Instagram thoughts. I got to get y'all to understand that. Okay? No real man he's not going to respect you. He can say he respects you, but at the end of the day, he's going to treat you. He's going to treat you exactly how you present yourself. And if you present yourself as a scantily clad woman, dressed scantily, okay, then he's going to treat you like that. That's what he's going to do to you. See, the thing of it is that I don't think a lot of y'all understand, and I think it's a lot of y'all 20-somethings, And I see some 47-year-olds, I see some 45-year-old on Instagram trying to twerk, and I'm like, man, some of y'all need to sit y'all old asses down. Like, seriously, it'd be 40-plus-year-old women on Instagram. Like, and I'm going to tell you, I saw a 53-year-old woman on Instagram trying to twerk. I said, what on God's green natural earth are you doing? She over there twerking and her wig fell off. I said, dang. She was twerking so hard her wig fell off, y'all. A woman on Instagram. A 53-year-old woman on Instagram twerking so hard that her damn wig fell off. Now that ought to tell you, if you ain't got no hair in your head, or if you can't afford it, if you ain't got hair, you got a wig, and you old and you 53, you shouldn't be out here twerking. See, y'all the elders. You're the elder generation. You're supposed to be educating these young women. You're not supposed to be joining in the fun. You're not supposed to be joining in, doing what they do. See, OG ladies, you're supposed to set an example. But how in the hell are we going to have the example of a 50-something-year-old woman out here twerking? I said, man, God, dog. I said, just what the hell is going on? 2020 is just a bad year, y'all. The year 2020 sucks. It absolutely sucks. I mean, can you guys think, has 2020 been a great year, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, has it? Does anybody right now sitting here on this internet, on this YouTube, okay, do y'all think 2020 been a good year? Because I'm going to tell you, 2020 has sucked. And now it's bad. We got 50-year-old women on Instagram twerking. We got 50-something-year-old women on Instagram out here twerking. Folks, are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? Like, guys, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Dennis Espinosa said twerking and incontinent. Yeah. Like, what is an OG? What is an old lady trying to do? Wait, are you trying to fish one of these little 20-something-year-olds? A lot of these old women be doing that. Sorry. Sorry. I respect it. I respect my women just like the next, but God dog it. You 50, 55 years old, 53, you on Instagram trying to twerk. And then, you know what? And then at the top she said, come to my OnlyFans page. Come to your OnlyFans page? What are you going to tell us on your OnlyFans page? What? Are you going to tell us how to get the Bengay out? Okay, because after you done twerking, you're going to have to take a whole thing of Bengay. Hell, in her case, I think she need to get some Tiger Balm. I think she need to get some Tiger Balm. Okay, like guys, it's bad. It's bad out here. Ladies, listen. When you present it and you show everybody what you got, when you show everybody what you got, and when you put that on display, don't expect no grown man to respect you. Okay? Don't expect no grown man to respect you and treat you like a queen. No, he ain't gonna treat you like a queen. He pretty much gonna treat you like you easy. He's gonna treat you like a hoe because you're presenting yourself as if that's what you are. I'm sorry. If you come on and you half naked, okay? I mean, you got your shorts hiked up to your belly button. If you do all of that, do you expect a man to respect you? I mean, let's just be real. Like, what kind of respect do you what kind of respect do you think's gonna happen? Seriously. You know, me and General Africa, we was having a talk today, and this was crazy. I was telling him about the 57-year-old OG that told me, he hit me up on game about females, okay? And I was telling General Africa about the time that the OG, he pulled, like, he was 57 and he pulled like a 24-year-old. And he was just overly aggressive. He went up to her and he told her. He told her exactly what he wanted, what he was going to do. And, he threatened the boyfriend and got the boyfriend. Like, it was crazy. And he told me one thing. He said, listen, he said, and he told me this, and I never forgot this. He said, if you go to a club or if you go anywhere, and he said, if you see a woman that's scantily dressed, he said, she's easy. He said, you don't even have to try. He said, she's easy. He said, you just have to speak their language. He said, women that's got half their clothes on. He said, I don't disrespect no women. I don't touch. I don't hit them. But he said, he told me, call me by my name. He said, listen, coach. He said, you can't invest your life and your livelihood into somebody who can't even bring themselves out in public presentable. He said, you can't do it. And he said, if that's what you do, he said, you're going to be sick. He said, you're going to be frustrated and you're going to be upset. He said, because you're going to put your stock into these kind of women and they're not going to give you a return on investment. He said, women like this, he said, I treat them exactly what they show me. And, I won't say too much on YouTube because I know how YouTube is. They'll say that they'll say that I'm saying something I shouldn't say. But basically what he's saying is that whatever a woman show you, that's how you treat her. And if you got women running around here half naked, okay, they're not. And so this Instagram thought she was getting mad because guys were sending her pictures, they were sending her penis photographs of their penises. They were doing that, okay? And that's a federal crime. I don't even know if people know that that's a crime, but that's a crime. If you do that, you can be arrested for that. Okay, you can be arrested. If the person really, really had it in for you, you can go get yourself arrested. And I tell people, you might want to think before you do that. You might want to really think before you do that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. But yeah. So, before we put the panel on, you Instagram people, you Instagram ladies, and I'm gonna call y'all ladies. I'm gonna give you some respect. If y'all don't want people to address you in a certain way, stop dressing like it. Okay? And don't come on here and tell me, well, she can wear what she want to wear. Yeah, you can. But when you wear what you want to wear, You're going to get what you getting. And you're going to get a truckload of simps. You're going to get a truckload of simps, and these simps, or you're going to get these thirsty dudes, or you're going to get these perverted dudes. And when you get perverts, they're going to be perverted. What do you think? When you put up photographs that are perverted, they're going to be perverts coming after you. It's common sense. It is common sense. Okay? X.A. Gucci said, there's a cougar woman at my job who acted like she is in her 20s, and she is always trying to flirt with me. Yeah, stay away from her, man. Stay away from her. Okay? She'll get you caught up, man. She will get you caught up. I'm serious, man. She'll have you caught up and, have you, trying to fight for your job, man. And that's one thing I don't believe in, man. Workplace, like, no relationships in the workplace. No relationships in the workplace whatsoever. You don't date anywhere where your money coming from, okay? You just don't date. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If there was an Instagram thought, and if I even knew that's what she was, I wouldn't bring her around my family. I wouldn't bring her around. Like, I wouldn't let her meet my mother. I wouldn't let her meet, like my uncles. Are you crazy? Do you think I would let a complete Instagram thought who half dressed half naked? Do you think that's a respectable woman? And do you think any respectable man gonna want her? I mean, do you really think that? What's up, man? I got my boy BJ Johnson, man. Y'all subscribe to No Filter MMA. And BJ Johnson, man, come on, man. I'm coming to your live streams, and I'm trying to find out where your Cash App at, man. I'm trying to find your Cash App, BJ. Come on now. I'm really trying to. This year, man, 2020. 2020 been bad, but you and General Alpha are gonna be the two channels that I support the most financially. Seriously. So get that Cash App ready for us, man. At least put it on your channel somewhere, man, or put it in your description. So, when I come, man, you start supporting it. But anyway, no self-respecting man is gonna respect you, okay? No self-respecting man. And and I responded to her. I said, listen, and people agree with me. People agree with me. People agree with me. And I said, listen, if you want respect, you got to stop dressing like you don't have clothes on. I said, because, the problem is that they're treating you like a porn star. And I hate to say it, but that's what they're treating you like. When you come out there and you dress, I mean, do you think any man, any respecting gentleman, you think any gentleman? There are no gentlemen when you have naked on Instagram. There are no gentlemen. There are no gentlemen coming at you. Everybody talking to you, they're savages. Okay? And you got to know that. Everybody coming at you are straight savages. Ain't nobody don't want to take you out. Ain't nobody gonna want to have an intellectual conversation. No, they're not gonna talk to you intellectually because they don't think you're very intellectual. Because unfortunately, men, we're visual people. We're very visual. Okay, we don't know. Like, we don't know if you're college educated. We don't know because looking at the first instance, we thinking that all you good for is taking your clothes off. But you can change that. You can change that. You can change all of that. Okay, just don't go on Instagram and show everything that you got to everybody on Instagram. I mean, that's the solution. That's the solution right there. Okay, but if you go on there and you show everybody what you got, you show everybody your goods, you show everybody your Rudy Pooty. If you show everybody your Rudy Pooty, then God dog it, don't get on there being hooty hooty when you showing everybody your Pooty Pooty and your Rudy Pooty. Stop it. Stop. Nobody is going to respect you. I mean, okay, grown men, all the men, every grown man in the comment section. And I'm talking about real grown men, okay? No. I'm talking about real grown men. Do you wholeheartedly respect Instagram thoughts? Like, are these people, would you take them home to your mother? Let me ask that question. Are there any Instagram ladies on Instagram? Would you take them home to your mother, these Instagram thoughts? I mean, tell the truth. God knows I wouldn't. God knows I wouldn't. My mom would be like, who is this? Boy, she where her clothes at, son? Where her clothes at, son? Your girlfriend ain't got no clothes on. Huh? Yeah, huh? She ain't where her clothes at. Man, my mama look at her, man, and be like, nah, son. Take her back to the club where you got her from. And I'm telling some of y'all brothers, okay? Stop thinking that you know when you date these women at the club, and these women at the clubs, they not wifey material. You can't wife them up. You can't wife them up. You can't wife them up. Okay? Leif the God said nope. He said thumbs down. Okay? I don't know. You thumbing down the video chat or whatever. Or I think he said maybe he ain't bringing him to his mama. Okay? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't nobody bringing them home to their mama. No. 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 You going to keep that as a trophy. You going to keep that as a trophy. Okay? And it's going to be hidden. Okay? See, the Instagram thought she's going to be hidden. She's going to be secretly hidden. You ain't going to tell nobody about her. And you're not going to even tell people that that's who you with. You're not going to say that. Okay? Because here go the problem. Here go the problem. Let's say you take her out in public. Let's say if y'all dating, you take her out in public. First of all, she gonna draw so much attention. Every time you run around, you're gonna be fighting because dude's gonna be trying to holler at your girl. Okay? Like you literally gonna have to keep her right next to you to keep dudes from trying to holler at your girl because of what she wearing. Now I'm just saying, yeah, you can go out in public with your girl, and if she got on something, dudes will look. But I'm talking about dudes, they gonna wait till you turn your back, or some dudes just shell. They gonna be just like the OG. They gonna come right up to her and they gonna roll. It's gonna cause a disturb. It's gonna cause a problem. That's just what it is. Crazy. I was at the gas station today. I was at the gas station today, and this lady, she was pumping her gas. Minding her own business, and she got out the car, and she was half dressed. This lady was half dressed. I swear, y'all. I swear. I don't even think those were shorts that she had on. Guys, I think that was, I don't know, it was a dental floss bikini. I swear. And she got upset. Somebody came up to her. They started trying to holler at her, and she got mad. And I'm saying in my head, what are you mad for? What, you're naked. You out of your car and you damn near naked and you upset? This is what you expect. This is what you expect. But no real grown man, you're not going to invite that girl to your house. You're not going to let that girl meet your mama. You're not going to let that girl meet your sister, your daddy, your great-great-grandmama with the glass eye. You're not going to let this girl. No, 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 no. No, you're not going to do it. You're not. Because your mama going to tell you, son, I hope you don't marry her. Because that's a big old destruction box waiting to happen. See, you need to marry wholesome women like Genesis Green or Tay Tay Brown. You can take them home to your mama. You can take Tay Tay Brown and Genesis Green home to your mama. You can take Miss Boxing home to your mama. You can take them home to your mama, but you can't take these Instagram thoughts home to your mama. Because if you do, your mama going to be ashamed and embarrassed. Your mama going to be embarrassed, and you're going to embarrass yourself bringing this woman home to your own mama. But some of you dudes will do it. Some of you dudes will do it. Some of you dudes will do it. Yeah, BJ, your best friend, your brother be trying to get with her. Like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I'm gonna tell the story and then I'm finna oh man, Genesis, BJ on you right now. BJ came for your head early. God dog. Come on, BJ Johnson. That's my YouTube wife, man. You can't talk about Genesis Green like that. Genesis Green coming for your neck though. She'll come for you. But yeah, and I see my brother Trey Titan, man. What's up, Trey Titan? Man, hey, go subscribe to Trey Titan, man. I look at it. Oh, XA Gucci, wait a minute. A grad student gave up her school scholarship. Oh man, that's messed up. I'm gonna go ahead and get off this. Okay, I'm gonna get off this, and what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna go to the fight talk. But next time, if somebody disrespect you, and I'm not saying that men should go around disrespecting women, okay? But if you're half naked, do you really think that you're gonna be respected? If you're walking around half naked, do you think that a real grown man is gonna respect you? Do you think a real grown man is gonna want to wife you up? Okay, like, do you really, really think that that's what's gonna happen? Okay, the answer is no. Okay, no real grown man is gonna wife you up. Okay, he's not gonna take you out to eat. He's not. Oh, if he take you out to eat, he's gonna take you out because in the back of his mind, he know he gonna get him some. Okay, that's just what that is. That's just how that is. That's just how that is. That's just the way that is. He is going. That's what he's gonna do. Okay, whether you like it or don't like it, you sit down and you listen to it because that's the best truth going today. Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send out links. Okay, the only thing we're gonna do now is fight breakdowns. Okay, we ain't gonna go in on nobody. We ain't wrote everybody in there. BJ, I see you. If you got time, let's do this. Tay Tay Brown, Genesis Green, General Africa, George Page, Robert Henry. Okay, I shot the link out to all y'all. Anybody that feel like they want to come in, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk fights. We're gonna do breakdowns. Okay, we're not gonna go in on nobody opinions. Okay, we gonna let people break the fight down how they want to break it down. The only thing is now when I send y'all a link, okay, you have to break the fight down. You can't just say that I think they're gonna lose because they can't fight. You can't say that. Like you have to actually literally break the fight down and give me your thoughts on what they do well, what they don't do well. But you need to break the fight down, okay? This is fight breakdown only. Okay? We're not gonna go in on nobody, we ain't roasting nobody. We just gonna talk about the fight. Okay? Links, I've sent all the links out. Genesis, let me know if you got time. Okay? Everybody got a link. I got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Genesis already going in. She already going in. Oh, God dog. She already in there, man. That's my boo. BJ Johnson driving. God, where you at, man? It's sunny outside. Where you at? Oh, BJ, I can't hear you, man.
I said that was just the inside lights of my car, man. My
Oh,
bad.
man. BJ, you used to work at a car dealership, though, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
a car salesman, but not no more. No, 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 no. That's too stressful for me.
You was pretty good at it, though, wasn't you?
I was, man, but I was diagnosed with lupus when I was 27, and
Oh, damn.
you know, the first thing that my doctor told me was like, man, something is causing you a lot of stress, man. It was that car business. I was like, oh, I got to get out.
Man.
I got to get out.
Man, you out of there now, man. Man, you making moves,
Oh,
though, man. You making moves.
trying to, man, trying to. But I'm here to talk fights, man. I'm here to talk these fights. I got, I'm here. I'm here. Genesis Green, I love you, baby.
Okay. He got. Hey, Genesis Green, I sent you a link already, baby. I sent you a link.
Come
We're
on,
gonna.
Genesis. Come.
Let's see who else. Tay Tay Brown, I sent you a link. General Africa, I sent you a link. Okay. So you guys ready? Talk fight. Stamina MC. Let me know if you want to talk fights. Let me know if you want to talk fights. Do the breakdown. Okay. We breaking down fights only. Technical breakdowns. And I got the numbers in order. Okay. Let me see who else. Who else we got coming in, man? It's gonna be fun. Um, and I kind of hope everybody get in here together, man, so we can just kind of break them down, so I don't have to go back and ask the person all over again. Shoot, what we got? Robert Henry, he's installing Hangouts. God dog, Robert Henry. Okay, the bottom line Santee Walden. The bottom god dog. Oh, man. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. The bottom line. The bottom line. God dog, y'all. It's an honor. It's an honor. Stamina, man. Come on, I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed, Stamina. This is not like you, Stamina. And see, that's what I be talking about. Now I'm just playing Stamina. I ain't talking about nothing. Okay, well, BJ, I guess we're waiting on everybody to get in, man. Let's just go ahead, man. Let's start breaking these fights. Oh, there go Genesis Green. Uh-oh. Go Genesis Green.
Who else on here with us?
Me and BJ Johnson right now.
BJ Johnson. You big
Hey,
fat
boo.
old smoker body ass bitch. Don't you ever in your life try me, you melted ice cream cone built motherfucker.
God, dog, Genesis, come on now, come on. You gotta take. He was just playing. You gotta take it
BJ,
easy.
it looked like somebody stuck
No,
a
Genesis, no.
goddamn steak through your body, an apple in your mouth, and you melted for days. Don't you ever in your life talk about me. Bitch, I'm as close as to perfect as perfection is ever gonna get. I got good credit. I look good.
You damn
I
sure
got
do.
Hey,
I got
Genesis,
a bunch of
Genesis,
different streams. I got
Genesis,
a bunch of different
Genesis,
streams of income.
Genesis. How about we put both our good credit scores together and get us a house together? How about that? And start our
I was
life.
I was finna call you the N word, but I forgot we was on live. So beep, fuck you.
It's too late for that, BJ.
Genesis, I love you too, baby.
No response. No response.
Genesis know I love her. But man,
You
Coach,
don't
I gotta
love
get your
shit.
thoughts.
Oh man, God, dog, man. You don't gotta
Shrimp.
round. You don't
Coach.
gotta round up, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen,
Oh, I know, I
you
know.
might just leave it alone now, man. I'll leave that alone because
Coach,
she ain't gonna stop being mad.
I'm not mad.
what
I'm
you
not
think
mad
about
at
Coon?
him.
Oh man, go ahead, man.
BJ, I will body slam your bitch ass. I just want you to know
Oh,
that.
God dang.
Genesis, you know I look good, and you know you want me, but I ain't. You know you ain't gonna tell
What?
me.
BJ, you would suffocate me, sweetheart. How much do you weigh?
Oh no.
Jensen, how much you think? How much you think I weigh? You think you
I
act like
don't
I'm
know.
walking around here about 500?
You look like you 320.
Come on now. Come on, dog.
Nowhere
Come on.
close to 320. What
I
the
don't know.
world? I'm
Well,
a
how much you
I'm
weigh?
a solid 245 linebacker, baby.
Yep, I can still pick your ass up and take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
listen here,
man.
Genesis Green. I want to get your thoughts on this Yana Kuniskaya versus
Who?
Tetlin Vieira. Coach, that's
Wait,
the fight right
when
there,
this
man.
finna happen?
That's like in
This was
July.
announced today.
Oh
Probably gonna be
wow.
August or July, somewhere. One of them fights that we'll see after the summer over something like that. Okay, hold on.
August 1st.
Oh shoot, Robert, hold on, man. So Robert Henry, you gotta go through your Gmail, and then you click on the link that I sent you, and then that'll bring you into the chat. Okay. All right, y'all. So we'll wait for Robert Henry again, but y'all, let's go ahead and talk these fights, y'all. Okay.
Wow, she's finna fight Catelyn. Um, I'm trying to think about, have I ever seen Yana give a good fight since she's been in the UFC? Since she's been in the UFC, she's been taking a lot of ass whipping. So I got Catelyn. I got Catelyn winning.
Hello?
What in the hell going on? Whoa. Who is that? Oh!
Hey,
Hello?
Oh!
Robert Henry, what the fuck you doing?
Hold on.
What?
Okay,
Are
Oh
Robert.
you?
no, he got to go.
Hold on, Robert. Robert.
Hey,
Hey, Robert.
yeah.
Man, finally glad to hear you, man. You got some background noise back there?
Real bad.
I got the air conditioner on. Hey, let me see.
Hey, y'all got to kind of give him a chance because it's his first time coming on live now.
Is that any better?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. It's better. It sounds like you're in a vacuum or echo. It's
Yeah, it's air conditioner.
okay. Shoot, man. Do you have like a headset or you got like a you got
I
something
got
plugged
headset
in?
on right now. I got a headset and I got wireless on.
You
Just
got a
let me switch it.
okay. You got a wireless phone?
I got wireless headphones. Do you want me to switch these headphones or something?
Yeah, man, because it's real bad.
Yeah, it sound like it's almost like it's muffled. You know?
Like you're too close to
Okay.
the phone.
I got idea. I got idea. Won't you call in and like call in and actually use your and you probably can get in. We can talk that way too. Oh, but dang it, can't nobody else hear you though but me. Shoot, I knew I
Hold
had
on,
it.
let me switch.
Okay,
Let me switch.
all right, man. We got the legend Robert Henry in the chat right now. We're gonna get him situated so we can talk these fights. Okay. All right. I think he put himself on mute, y'all. No, he didn't. It's a first.
Oh boy.
That's his first time coming online. It's his first time, man. Definitely can't insult the brother. Um, Genesis.
Hello?
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah.
Man, that sound much better.
All right. Good. Good.
Hey, man,
I'm
thank you for
not
coming
even
on.
on here for. I'm on here for 2 minutes and Genesis cussing me out already. Oh boy.
Come on, Genesis. Now you got to ease up on the
Go back
sugar.
to cussing out the other guy. Why?
Yeah, I mean Genesis, man. I mean, dang, man. I'm just trying to marry Genesis, and she do me like that.
Man, I've been married her, man. Me and her building a dynasty, man. It's too late now. Me and Genesis built that dynasty. Genesis is legit. Okay, so let's go ahead, guys. Let's talk the fights, okay? Let's get the fights going because I want to stay on topic with these fights.
All right.
Okay. All right. So BJ, you mentioned Yana Kunitskaya versus
Mm.
versus who?
Versus Caitlin Vieira, man.
Okay.
And I did a fight breakdown on this fight, man, and I think it's a very, I think this fight is a very interesting matchup, and the reason I say that is because you got a powerful striker in Kevin Vieira. Ooh, somebody giving some feedback. You got a powerful striker in Ketlin Vieira, man, but I think it's gonna be hard for Vieira to I think it's gonna be hard for her, man, to get past the speed, man, and the timing and the pace of Yana Kunitskaya. Like, yes, she can probably knock out Kunitskaya, but can she find Kunitskaya? Like that's it. Can Ketlin Vieira find Yana Kunitskaya? And
Hmm.
we seen in the Kat Zingano fight. You know what I'm saying, that Ketlin Vieira, and in the Arena Aldana fight, Ketlin Vieira is susceptible to that body kick, and Yana Kunitskaya gonna throw that body kick, man. So I feel like she'll wear Ketlin Vieira down with just volume, not so much power, just volume.
Okay. Hey,
So,
hey, man, that's a good start and a good start of the breakdown. My girl Genesis Green. We'll go to you and then we'll go to Robert Henry. So Genesis, Ketna Vieira versus Yana Kunitskaya.
It's a lot
Um,
of feedback.
I don't. I don't hear
let's
any.
see. Yeah, I mean, piggybacking off of what Fat said.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
he's absolutely
Huh?
he's absolutely right. But I don't know. I think Yana, she, to me, just watching her, she only do a few things right. She's very strong, and she like kind of tries to grapple a little bit. But I still have Catelyn winning the fight. I could see Yana trying to do a lot of things. I mean, even in the cyborg fight, she proved that she is kind of strong, and even in the Maureen Renault fight, she's there, but she's susceptible to ass whipping. So I mean, if Catelyn just keep the pressure on her and take her down, I think she can get it done.
Yeah. Wait a minute. BJ gone. What the heck? What's okay? He'll come back.
The weakest link. Goodbye.
Man, today is straight fight talk. Genesis, you crazy. I'm trying not to laugh and I'm trying to keep
It's
it because
funny.
um, 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 I'm trying. I'm
And
trying. You too pretty. I
yep,
can't
and
fuss
we
at you.
can
You too
yep,
pretty.
and we can go back to that Maureen Renault fight.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
here.
she's there to get hit and to be taken down. She's just there. She doesn't to me in
who
my eyes, I may be wrong, but she doesn't do too many things wrong. Look at him, Fat Albert.
Okay. Come on now,
I look
Genesis. Come on now. We here to break these
good.
fights down. Come on, y'all.
Oh
I'm
Yeah,
God.
joking.
Come
I
on
had to
now.
get
Come
him
on
because he's
now.
talking about I'm ratchet. I can't be.
No, baby, you're not
just,
ratchet. Come on now. Come on. Let's put it. Let's break these fights down
I know.
and then. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all two already. All right. I'm gonna go to my boy Robert
just
Henry. Robert Henry in the building, man. It's a blessing to have you on today, man. Appreciate you, man. So Robert Henry, your thoughts on Ketlin Vieira versus Yana Kunitskaya, sir?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't really look over that fight, so I don't really. Yeah. All I know is that Caitlin Duvere is coming off of a loss, right?
Yeah, yeah, knockout loss.
Okay,
They both
so
are. They're both coming off of knockout losses.
right, right. So my feelings are this: uh, Yana Kudskaya, she's not necessarily much of a technical fighter, if I remember, and
What? What?
was
Wait a minute.
taking
Yeah, you
some
can't interrupt.
beatings. I don't really follow either fighter like that, so I'm just being honest. I know that because isn't Yana Kudskaya took that beating from Valentina, right?
No, no, no.
No.
She never fought Valentina,
I got the wrong fighter. Okay.
but she did take a beating though. Oh God, she did. She took two.
She got beat up
I
by
have a lot
Sabo.
of feedback, so I'm hearing my voice. I'm hearing y'all, so it's kind of confusing.
Really? See, it sounds good to me. Like I don't.
It sounds terrible over here.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shoot.
Like if you got it on speakerphone or something, take it off of speakerphone.
Yeah.
Speakerphone.
See, he got his earbuds in, so I think I don't know. Maybe it's up
I
to
don't
him.
know what's going on. You gotta come back to me, but
Ah, man, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, man. Like I said, man, to get up here, you don't have to know everything, man. And if it's fighters that you're not comfortable with, that's okay. When it's other
yeah.
fighters you're comfortable with, definitely, man, we got you. We got you. We gonna
Okay,
hold.
it's cool.
We gonna hold you down. Remember,
Okay,
you ain't got to be an expert to be on the panel. You never have to be an
right,
For
expert.
sure.
right.
For sure.
Yeah, I just like I said, I just haven't really followed those two that well. So if you don't mind, I would move on to a fight that I was kind of anticipating.
Yes, sir. No problem, sir. All right.
Okay, so the first fight, and you can always come back if you want to circle, but I'll just start off with this one. So Arena Adalia versus Holly Holm, right? So I think that far as Holly Holm is concerned, what she needs to do in this fight is make it a point fight. She needs to make this more of a fight to where uh, Arena is basically playing catch up the whole fight. Holly's, in my opinion, is the more technical fighter and the more experienced fighter. So I think she really needs to make this about winning round per round. And also, I think as the contest persists, she could then use her movement and footwork to lead her into that head kick. And I was watching some fights earlier, and I noticed that even in the fights that she was losing, like the Jermaine Durandamy fight, she still landed that kick. So I just feel like that's her bread and butter. So she gotta try to get behind the jabs and strikes to try to catch our uh Irene slipping. So and I think she has the advantage as far as the stamina because I just think she's in better shape, but she is older, so it could factor. So quickly moving to Irene, I think Irene needs to make this a rough fight.
Oh man, you getting into the point, man. You done left me with a cliffhanger, man. Hello? Hey,
Foul.
is he still here?
And
Oh, okay.
no, it's gone. Finally.
Okay.
Oh, there it go
But we
again.
didn't we
Anyway,
didn't hear the last bit.
just wrapping up on that. Yeah, don't punch yourself out, and I wouldn't I wouldn't say don't take the fight to the ground because Holly's not very that good on the ground.
Nope.
Oh, oh, right. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right. Don't the, take the fight to the ground. See, I done got messed up there, but basically, take the fight to the ground if necessary, and just don't put yourself. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I hope that was clear enough, because I know I done went all over the place a little bit.
Nah, man. It's the first time coming online, man. You can be, it is. You get a little nervous, man, at first, but eventually, man, it'll get easy. Trust me, it'll get easy. Hey, man, that was a good
Yeah.
breakdown. Really good breakdown. So what I want to
Thanks.
do, I want to circle back to General Africa, okay? Because BJ started us out with a Ketlin Vieira and Yana Kuniskaya, and then after that, we're gonna circle back and then talk about Arena Aldana and Holly Holm, okay? So General Africa, let me get your thoughts. BJ started us. Let me get your thoughts on Arena Aldana. I'm sorry, Yana Kuniskaya and Ketlin Vieira.
Okay, for sure. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Salute, General Africa.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure, for sure.
What's up, man?
I think, well, what's up, 30 for 30? That's my boy Robert Henry. I call him 30 for 30, man, because he had the poems, man. 30 shots for you trolls and you racists and you simps, man. That's
What up,
30 for 30.
General?
What's good, man? BJ
I'm
Johnson,
great.
what's good?
I think the echo's
Genesis,
gone, Coach.
What's up, bro?
that what's up? The echo's gone too.
Hey.
Nice. Um, oh yeah. Well, you know what? It's funny that you say that, Coach, because I had just this week, maybe I think it was yesterday, I rewatched Ketlin Vieira versus uh, Aldana, and Ketlin showed me uh, a much improved striking, and I've always known her to be more of a grappler, known her more for her ground game and her grappling and that sort of thing, and she's strong as well. She's very strong. Yana's pretty strong too. I think that I can't say for sure whether this is going to be a mix between striking and grappling, whether it's going to be more on the grappling side. But I think that Ketlin can, Yana Kunitskaya is strong, but so is Ketlin. I think that Ketlin can handle Yana on the ground, and she can definitely handle her. I think now on striking, and I think that this is I'm a Kellen Vieira fan,
Uh-oh.
and yeah, I like her, and I think that this is going to be a big fight for Ketlin. And I'm glad that it's against Yana. I think this is going to be a good comeback fight because that was a pretty hard, pretty brutal knockout against Aldana. But it won't be an easy fight necessarily, but I think that this is a good fight for Ketlin. I think that Yana is competition. This won't be a beatdown like Cyborg versus Yana, but I think that Ketlin can handle Yana. I can't say what round or how it's going to play out like that, but I think that Ketlin to win, just show some of that good counterpunching that she did before. I'm not saying that Yana doesn't have hands, but I think Ketlin is good enough to handle her, and I think that she can maybe stand up, but if it goes to the ground, I think her chances are good there as well.
So how do you? Let me ask you this question then. And how do you feel? How do you feel young Ketlin Vieira is going to deal with the speed and the volume of Kunitskaya? Because I see that as a huge issue for Ketlin Vieira. Because even though Ketlin in the fight with Irene Aldana, you know what I'm saying, Ketlin Vieira had a lot of success in that fight. I mean, they both were battered up in that fight. But I don't think Irene Aldana is quite as slick as Kunitskaya, man. I just feel like Thai boxing with Kunitskaya is going to be hard for Ketlin Vieira to keep up with. I feel like she'll be a step ahead of Vieira. Am I wrong for saying that?
That's a good question. That's a good question, BJ. And you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. You know what? I gotta go back and watch some of Yana's fights. I feel like maybe I've just been out the loop, but I feel like it's been, maybe I haven't been paying attention to her. I ain't gonna say she ain't been fighting, but it's been a minute.
Let me cut both of y'all off.
Yeah.
I could have sworn a few weeks ago this bitch just said she was pregnant, so how she gonna fight you?
It was April Fools. It was an April Fools thing. She wasn't really pregnant.
Yeah, because she got a contract for the fight that she's
Oh,
showing. Yeah.
beat that ass.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Oh,
I'm gonna
the
give my thoughts. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, I think that and BJ brought up a good point. Um, with Yana's athleticism, I got to go back and watch some of her fights, but I mean, Ketlin was getting some great shots, and it was just that she got caught. She got
Yeah, she
caught
was
with that
getting some
one
shots in.
punch.
For sure. For
Yep.
sure she was. She was hitting Irene. Like Irene's face was not the prettiest after that fight, man. They were both, but that's the only thing about Yana though. She don't throw with that kind of power. Like her most powerful strikes is her spinning back fist and her elbows. Like Yana don't throw like her. She mostly
Yep.
throws a 1-2, and it's not a whole lot behind it. It's just
We
her powerful strikes are her kicks, her elbows, and her spinning back fist. That's really it. But the volume, though, of just peppering Ketlin Vieira with a jab and attacking the legs, and Ketlin Vieira leaves herself open for that body kick, that can wear her down over the course of 3 rounds. That's how I'm looking at it. But go ahead, Coach.
So let's do this, y'all. Let's before we like have any like rebuttals. Let's let everybody say their piece first, so people don't lose their train of thought, and then come
My
back
fault.
and then no, because I mean it's everybody. We ain't been on it's been a minute. Like cause I got a format how I want it, so we can get it to go smooth, and then everybody can get in their thoughts, so it don't last all night. But I'm gonna tell you guys, man, this is a good fight. Me, I don't know. My opinion on Yana is a little bit different. Like me, sometimes I think she's a little bit sloppy, and I think that she don't go back to her roots. I think Yana just when she fought Marion Renault, I felt like she was getting hit unnecessarily because some of those shots she could have avoided. And I know Marion is fast on her feet, but Yana being a Tie fighter, some of those shots that I thought she could have caught, she could have blocked some of those, but she was getting hit. When she fought Cyborg, it's almost like she didn't know how to move her head. She was getting hit. Everything Cyborg threw at her, she was getting hit. So here comes Ketlin Vieira. Okay, she's a brawler. Her ground game is very, very good. Yana over the years has has really impressed me with her ground game, and actually, I'm more impressed with Yana's ground game than I am her striking. Um, I think she could outstrike Ketlin Vieira because Ketlin is not an efficient striker. Okay, it's not something that she's very good at. She can brawl and she can maul you to death, but she's not like this great striker, and especially out in space. And we saw that with Irene Aldana. Okay, we saw that Ketlin can't fight in space. Yana can fight in space, but will Yana Kunitskaya go back to her fundamentals? Will she go back to it? Because all that stuff that she was doing and how she fought Tanya Evinger the second time, I'm just sitting here looking at, Yana to me is like a waste. She got all this athleticism, but I feel like the tools and the pieces are not coming together at the right time. Like I feel like the tools ain't there. They're not coming together when they need to come together. Um, Yana to me got the strength advantage. I think she's stronger than Ketlin, but I think Ketlin got more dog in her. I think Ketlin got a lot of dog. Um, and I think if it was up to her, she probably would have tried to get up and try to fight if she wasn't, laid out with that makeup on. But she got some dog in her.
Wait a minute, Coach. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
Uh,
minute.
Mm.
not,
But the makeup.
yeah, she had makeup on. But anyway, Ketlin got some dog in her. Ketlin's stand up is getting better, but she can't. I think Yana's stand up is a little bit better. I think physicality wise, Yana is stronger, but I think Ketlin is a much 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 better jiu-jitsu practitioner than Yana. I think sometimes Yana can get away with stuff because she's strong, but I don't see if the fight go to the ground, I can't see Yana overcoming that. When the fight went to the ground against Tanya Evinger, who is very good in her own right, Yana didn't really have an answer for that. And I feel like sometimes Yana will take the fight to the ground, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you don't even know your opponent. Don't go to the ground against certain people. Don't do it. Don't go to the ground against certain people. But she was willing to go to the ground against Tanya Evinger. And part of this too, I think both of them, they don't have high octagon IQ. I think they get in there and they really just get in the heat of the moment and they don't think. Like Valentina and Amanda, they're thinkers in there. Like they know how to think, they know how to make adjustments. I just feel like Ketlin and Yana, they don't do a very good job of making adjustments. I don't see it. Ketlin definitely don't do a job because she never made an adjustment to the left jab of Irene Aldana. I mean, she never did. Irene
Hmm.
Aldana was throwing that jab at will, and Ketlin was eating it. Okay, I felt like Yana Kunitskaya, she didn't make good adjustments when she fought Cyborg. She didn't make the good adjustments when she fought Tanya Evinger. Like somewhere in this fight, somebody gonna have to make some adjustments. Okay, I feel like they both. I think Yana's more athletic, but I think Ketlin got more dogs. So it's gonna be the battle of who can make the better adjustment. So I think Ketlin Vieira is gonna be smart this time. Ketlin was stupid. She tried to stand with Irene Aldana, who was a better boxer. I mean, stupid, right? That's just the dumbest game plan ever. You know your striking ain't that damn good compared to hers. Why you standing? See what I'm saying? But that's Ketlin. She gonna try to fight. But I think Ketlin gonna get the fight to the ground. So I got Ketlin Vieira winning a 3-round decision.
I agree.
2-1, Ketlin Vieira. Now the fight can go either way. Now if Yana makes an adjustment, and if Yana, all she got to do, if she gets in space, and if she forces Ketlin to fight in space by stopping them takedowns, Yana can beat her standing. And Ketlin can't see a left hand coming. So there it is.
Well, it ain't like Yana gonna knock her out. I mean, Yana just ain't got that kind of. She just ain't got that kind of. She'll probably point her to death on the feet, but a knockout, I don't see Yana knocking nobody out.
But see, we don't know. We really don't know how Ketlin. We don't know how she is right now. Like guys, we don't know if she's in the right mental
True.
state. And I gotta take that. We gotta take that in consideration. Hell, Yana might come in here and beat the hell out of Ketlin because Ketlin, she just got knocked the hell out. And I'm talking about this wasn't a knockout. She was asleep. Makeup and all. This woman was asleep, y'all.
Wait, that's the second bitch that done went in and had makeup on.
Yeah,
No, I think third.
Who is
yeah.
Yeah,
that?
because Carolina had that. Carolina had them eyelashes on, and
I
and
told
and,
I told y'all Carolina was casket ready.
and
God.
I'm telling you, Coach, do you think that Jessica Andrade's not one of them eyelashes off?
I think Jessica knocked her brain out of her head because I don't understand, man. Because Jessica hurt her. Okay, so everybody rolled their thoughts in. Okay, all right. So George, you just stepped in. Let's start off with this. Let's go to Holly Holm and Irene Aldana. Okay, so Robert Henry
Ooh.
started. He started on that fight first, so we'll continue. We'll start with George, and then we'll go to BJ. All right, guys, let's go breakdown.
Me? Okay. I feel like this. If Irene can take and get how gets the cage and just do a little dirty boxing, how it's not that good at the ground, and then just take advantage of her and avoid that head kick. If she can avoid that head kick, like remember Betch was beating her, and then Betch dropped her hands, and then she got that head kick. And then with Holly, all she got to do is use a boxing, use a footwork, and then maybe out punch Irene. That's really the only thing she can really do. But Irene really needs us to get how I gets the cage and just you know play it dirty. I mean, stop for a few times, knee in the gut, throw a few good elbows, and then when she gets to the point when she sees an opening, hit her with that hook. Like the old saying, you better listen to your corner, you better watch for that hook.
Hello.
I'm sorry, BJ Johnson. God, dog. I'm sitting at my mute button on. Okay, so your thoughts, BJ, on Holly Holm versus Irene Aldana?
Um. Okay, this fight right here, man. Like, what I'm saying. I feel like it's gonna be if if Irene Aldana forces Holly Holm to lead, then that's a weakness for Holly Holm. You know what I'm saying? Like Valentina Shevchenko exposed that about Holly Holm. Misha Tate exposed that about Holly. Like you can't allow Holly Holm to counterpunch you because that's where she's her best at. And if Irene Aldana can force Holly Holm to lead, you know what I'm saying, then she can take a page out of Valentina Shevchenko's book. Valentina played that like Valentina. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I give Valentina, enough credit for, how good she really is, because for her to be, you know, you see fighters that get outsized a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Hannah Cyphers versus I forgot how you say it, Agapova or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that was similar to the size difference between Valentina and Holly. But Valentina, forced Holly Holm to lead, to come to bring the fight to her, and she just counterpunched Holly Holm to death. So I mean, but the difference in this fight with Aldana is the size. Aldana is the same size as Holly. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's gonna have to force. She's gonna have to, make Holly bite on the feints like Amanda Nunes did. You know what I'm saying? And catch her, biting on a feint and land a shot. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just Holly can also win this fight by clinching. I mean, I could see Holly clinching because Holly's incorporated this clinch game into her game here of late. You know what I'm saying? And Holly can clinch up Irina Knight because Holly's strong too. You know what I'm saying? She can hold you against the fence. She can throw knees. And Holly's good at when she exits off of that clinch, she throws a nice elbow off of the exit. You know what I'm saying? So there's a whole lot of tools that Holly can use here. She's got the kick, she's got the speed, but I think Irina Aldana's gonna have like a reach advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that's to me is a 50-50 fight, man. It just depends on who establishes their dominance first in the octagon between those two. I mean, she knows that she can't. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the power advantage goes to Aldana, but can she land on Holly? It's kind of the same thing with Ketlin Vieira. You know what I'm saying? Can she land that punch on Kunitskaya? So I'm kind of tossed up in the air about this one for sure.
Man,
Hmm.
God, dog, man, that breakdown kind of got me thinking. Like, God, now who I pick? All right, so we'll go to Genesis Green, Holly Holm versus Irene Aldana. Uh oh, Genesis Green.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, baby, I can hear you
Yeah,
loud and clear.
my phone service is still acting crazy from all these damn towers and all this craziness being down. Now, what did you say?
Okay, so your thoughts on Holly Holm versus Irene Aldana?
Um, it can go either way depending on which version of each of them we get. If Holly is the same fighter she was when she was in there with Cyborg, I think she'll do okay. Um, or even, or maybe not. I wouldn't say the same one that got in there with Nunez, but I don't see, I don't see Alrina Daniel knocking her out. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I see it maybe cracking her and hitting her with a few good shots, but knocking her out. No, I don't see that.
Okay, all right, the legendary General Africa.
Okay.
Uh oh,
Man. Well, okay. So, I've been a little hard on Holly,
God dog.
but I gotta put it out there. I still think that Holly Holm. This is Holly Holm's fight to lose, to win. I mean to lose. Sorry. She's still, I've been a little bit hard on her, and I'm gonna stop saying, this person should retire or not, because it's not up to me, and only a fighter can decide that. But I think that Holly Holm, despite the fact that I still do believe that she gets, we keep on seeing her, she gets title shot to title shot. She is still one of the top, um, maybe not top five, but one of the top fighters, pound for pound in women's MMA. Um, so look, there's a few things that Aldana can do to win this fight. It's and coach, your breakdown. I mean, and BJ made some great points about the clinch, Holly, and the clinch, and that was a beautiful point, and I'm going to touch on that too. Coach, your breakdown yesterday. It's hard to really, go after that, but does these. If she's able to execute on this, and it's going to be hard, she can win. She can win. It won't be easy, but she can do it. So first off, Aldana, she's good at she's good at moving her head. The problem is, and shout out to the guy, the commentator, who spoke about it in her fight against Aldana's fight against Ketlin. In the exchanges, she doesn't move her head. She moves her head good, but when she's exchanging, she doesn't. Okay. Now she also does. Aldana does a good job of rotating, but like you said, Coach, she needs to rotate away from uh Holly's, her strength. One of those head kicks can knock you out. So she's going to have to rotate, but she's going to have to rotate from, Holly's power. She's going to have to move her head in exchanges as well. Okay. Um, she's gonna have to knee Holly to the body. Holly can be knee. I got my notes here, but she's gonna have to knee Holly to the body. Holly can be knee to the body. She's susceptible to that, and she could be kneed. She needs to knee her to the body in the clinch as well. Now Holly's good at that as well. Um, I said rotate. She needs to rotate it and use good head movement and mix it up to confuse Holly. Holly gets confused. Okay, if she can rotate, move her head, Holly will get flustered. Now she's never out the fight till she's out. Okay, so this is like I said, she's still extremely dangerous. I'm hard on her, but I got love for her. She seems, whatever, but she's still very dangerous. Aldana's good with the inner leg kicks. So she needs to utilize that. Don't let Holly bully her against the cage. If Home is unconfident, she will attempt to outmuscle Aldana against the cage and throw. And once again, BJ made a great point. BJ, you know your shit, man. She's gonna try to, if she gets confused, she's gonna put Aldana against the cage, and she's gonna throw shovel hooks. She's good at throwing shovel hooks, knees to the body. She's susceptible to that, but she's good at it as well. Those uppercuts, not to, little. It's kind of like the whole um, Hank, Hammer and Hank, Henry Armstrong thing. Those little shovel hooks and uppercuts and stuff like that. So once again, Aldana needs to utilize her movement. And Home, for all her strengths, she doesn't move her head like at all. She's pretty stationary. She's good at creating distance, moving back and forward. But if you look at her, she kind of, if you really pay attention to Home, she will rotate, but only after she's resetting. That's it. So she doesn't rotate much. She's very kind of front and forward, and she's good at creating distance, but not side to side, and she doesn't move her head. So I think the most important thing for Aldana is to rotate, to move her head, to not let Home bully her against the cage, and to neutralize Home's head kicks. I think they're both good at the inner leg kicks, lower leg kicks and stuff like that. And I think that Aldana can handle that. Don't take too much of it, but she can handle that. If you can take that, right? It's that whole thing where bend but don't break. If Aldana can take those lower leg kicks, right? But make sure that she neutralizes Holmes' head kick and does all those other things, she can win this fight. So I'm a fan. I'm not a journalist or nothing like that. I'm a fan. So this is my fanboy pick. I mess with I fucks with Grasso. I fucks with Aldana, and I'm going with Aldana. But I'm not gonna say she has to have a perfect fight, but she has to damn near be very, very, very good, because one head kick from Holly Holm can be night night.
Yeah, and I'm gonna piggyback on General After. Mine ain't gonna take long at all. I've been going back and forth with this fight, y'all. I've been going back and forth and just been looking at video. Just what do these two do well? What do they don't? What how do they make mistakes? So Holly Holm, her mistakes is she's predictable. She's extremely, extremely predictable. Okay, that's just a weakness. Okay, you have your upper level fighters that can exploit that weakness. Amanda Nunes did it. Jermaine Durandame did it. Valentina Shevchenko did it. Okay, even Misha Tate to an extent was able to do it. She couldn't deal with Holly on the feet, but Misha was very, very patient. And because Holly Holm continued to do the same combination, Misha picked up on that, and she was able to get Holly to the ground and choke her out. And y'all remember how that whole thing went down, okay? See, Holly Holm is too predictable. However, you have to be on a level where you're a martial artist where you can get to that level to where you can exploit the weaknesses of Holly Holm. Okay, you have to be there. I don't know if Adana is there. I think Adana. I want Adana to win, but me, the fighter in me, thinks Holly Holm is going to win. I think Adana made too many mistakes, and
Hmm.
she made some mistakes against Ketlin Vieira, and unfortunately, Ketlin Vieira wasn't able to truly capitalize on those mistakes. Holly Holm may be predictable, but the one thing that she's able to do is that she can throw that head kick, and she's probably one of the only female fighters that can just throw a head kick, a dry head kick, meaning that you're not setting it up behind a jab or you're not feinting. Holly Holm can throw it at will, and boom, there it is. It's right there. I mean, it's right there at you. You seeing it, or when you see it, by the time you catch it, it's too late. You already got hit. Even I even Chris Cyborg was even saying that even blocking that head kick, okay, it still hurt. Like even blocking that kick, it hurts. Like Holly Holm throws that thing like a baseball bat. So where do we go from here? Ketlin makes mistakes. Holly Holm is predictable. Okay, Holly Holm's predictable. Ketlin make these mistakes. Ketlin cannot make a lot of mistakes because she's gonna get caught. Okay, if she do some of the same mistakes she did against Ketlin Vieira, like number one, like rotating to the power side. Well, if she rotates to Holly Holm's power side, well, guess what? Holly Holm is gonna set that head kick up, and Holly Holm is gonna use a technique that I call sealing off the exit because Aldana's gonna move. She's gonna move around, and she's gonna try to circle into Holly Holmes. She's gonna try to circle out of range, but Holly Holm is gonna throw that head kick up there, and she's gonna walk Ketlin Vieira right into the head kick. That's called cutting off the exit. Um, and Ketlin got to be aware of that. The movements they can't be sporadic. They can't be crazy because Holly Holm is gonna, she gonna time you. She's eventually gonna land that head kick. She gonna land it. It's just a matter of time. I think Holly Holm is the more physically stronger person. I think that maybe even Holly Holm's ground game may even be a little bit better. But I think overall, I want to say even like Octagon Intelligence, they're about the same. But I just think Holly Holm is bringing a little bit more savagery to the whole thing. I think Holly Holm, I mean, she's got like a 75% knockout ratio. So that means that every 3 out of 4 fights when she in there, somebody going to sleep. Okay, somebody going to go
She
to
goes.
sleep,
She
and,
goes after it.
and she's not afraid.
And
Adana
you
to
know
me,
what else too, Coach?
she back up too
Let me know
much.
when you're done.
Oh, go ahead, babe.
Then I was just gonna say too, and I rewatched that fight that she had with Nunez. I think a lot of people missed that too. Um, in that fight, her boxing is okay, and when Nunez took her down, she did get back up, but she kind of stunned Nunez when she caught her. She caught her. She stung her with a right hand. So I mean, Holly, yeah, she's predictable and all that, but I think she can get the job done.
Well, she better hope. She
I
better hope.
mean,
Hey,
if not,
coach.
oh well, it's another
Hey,
ass whipping.
Coach, I don't want to interrupt you, man.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
But breaking news, bro. They just announced that Julia Avila versus Nico Montano is in the works. Just
Nico.
Nico came out of
uh,
hiding finally.
oh man,
Oh,
Nico. Well, let me go blow her Instagram up now. Pick on her. Nah, I ain't gonna pick on
go
her.
ahead,
I
troll
stopped.
her, coach.
I,
Troll her.
I stopped messing with Nico. Nah, okay, that's gonna be a good fight. Nico Ray Montano versus Julia Villa. That's gonna be a damn good fight, y'all. Ooh, that's gonna be a
Yeah,
good fight.
that's a good one. It's starting to sink in, ain't it, Coach?
Yeah, but I tell you, my pick though, I won't Irene Aldane to win. I think Holly Holm is gonna win.
Hey, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think one thing I didn't add in my breakdown was both Holly, kind of like what you were alluding to, are both predictable as strikers. I rewatched some of Adana's fights, and I noticed she had this pattern of like double jabs and hooks, and and it was like I could see that when she was fighting people like Betch, that even though Betch eventually got broken down and lost, Betch had started to kind of figure out her patterns, but it was kind of like a little too late.
Mm.
So I think the fight is going to simply come down to who is going to figure out whose predictability first. And to what you had added, I have a tendency to believe that Holly's natural progression through the fight will probably uh, catch Ardana at some point. I'm not rooting for Holly. I want Holly to get her ass out of there.
God no.
I want her to, basically sit down and be with the weeping willows or something. But the bottom line is, I really feel that uh, I think for Ardana to win, she's going to have to find a way to get Holly either really injured bad early or just get her the hell out of there early. And I think Holly has to lower the sleep. Yeah, and then I think that'll basically cause her to to kind of take it for granted that maybe she's landing a few shots and then one kick, game over.
Amen. There it is. Okay, guys. So we're gonna change fights now. All right, Brianna Van Buren versus Tisha Torres. Genesis Green. We're gonna
Oh,
start with you.
oh.
Wait, who versus Tisha Torres? Say that again.
Brianna Van Buren.
Oh, we
Oh
Black
boy.
Lives Matter, baby. Okay, Black Lives Matter.
Genesis, you so wild, man. What the
Black Lives motherfucking matter. Okay, I
hell?
mean,
The Black Bull.
and it does. And I'm rooting for little Bree Bree. I want Bree Bree to beat that ass. Tisha Torres is small. She got okay striking. She likes to grapple. Brianna needs to kind of, come going in and out with her. You know what I'm saying? And if possible, take her down first. But I believe Brianna can outstrike her. But she got to be careful because Tisha will grab you and she'll try to wrestle you and hold on to you. We watched her
She's
do
so
that.
crafty too.
We watched her do that the last fight she had with JJ. All she was doing was grabbing on her legs. So I mean,
All right,
like a
BJ.
fucking dog.
Genesis Green with the raw breakdown. All right, BJ Johnson.
I mean, the thing about Brianna Van Buren, man, she's just got to be careful not to get reckless because, this fight is set up for Tisha Torres to win. This is a fight for Tisha Torres to win. You know what I'm saying? So Brianna Van Buren has to not. When I see Brianna Van Buren fight, man, it seems like she tends to get reckless sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Tisha Torres excels at. Throwing wild punches. And if Brianna Van Buren is there for Tisha Torres to hit, Tisha Torres could put Brianna Van Buren out. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Tisha Torres she's got power, man. She has power. She hadn't placed it in the right places recently in any of her fights, but Tisha Torres has power. So Brianna Van Buren, you know what I'm saying? To me, I just feel like if she just tighten up just a little bit with her striking, you know what I'm saying? Like if she's tightened up a little bit, if she starts being more of a sniper, then she would beat Tisha Torres. But if she's a little reckless, man, Tisha Torres can catch her. But I see Van Buren winning this fight by decision because I would believe that Van Buren would be advancing in her career versus Tisha Torres has kind of been, stagnant in her skill set recently. But I'm picking Brianna Van Buren to win. I think we'll see. If Brianna wins this fight, you know what I'm saying? If she wins this fight, this is a huge fight. Like, this is a big fight for her to win. Like, I feel like Tisha Torres is taking on that gatekeeper role just a little bit maybe. Because Brianna Van Buren, come from Invicta. She was a big name in Invicta, and now she's here. So, if she beat Tisha Torres, then, you got to put Brianna Van Buren against, somebody. You got to put her against somebody. You know what I'm saying? If she beats Tisha Torres, she deserves a bigger fight. Another big fight. That's it.
I can't wait to cook on this one. I can't wait. But all right. So we'll go to my man Robert Henry, and then I'll cook, and then
Oh,
I'll let General Africa cook after that.
okay. Out the gate, they're about the same height, but to me, Van Buren is a monster compared to her. Yes, Torres is strong. To BJ's point, can Tisha possibly knock her out? I'm going to say it's possible, but it's more than likely that Van Buren is going to have to beware. No, yes, Van Buren is going to have to beware of Tisha Torres on the ground because her grappling skills are pretty strong. Though I think she may be able to outmuscle her down there. And I honestly think that she needs to be like aggressive strikes with control. She can overwhelm Tisha Torres. She just needs to
Right.
not be reckless.
Right.
So another thing that would be interesting, uh, I would like to see if Brianna can get in the clinch and really do some great clinch work. Knees, elbows, fists up underneath the chin. Like if she could really body Torres, then by the second or third round, it may be a finish that's going to happen. So, uh, but it's going to be a good fight, and I'm really excited about it because I haven't really seen a lot of Van Buren's fight. So this is going to be very interesting. But I am a fan, so I'm going with the bull, and I agree that it's probably going to go by decision. She's probably going to get close to getting Torres out of there, but Torres is tough. Torres can take an ass whooping, and she she also can get her strikes off and maybe back people up a little bit. So um, I think it's going to be a decision, but I absolutely would not be surprised if Van Buren just obliterates her at some point and just overwhelms her and get the finish.
Man, I can't hold it no more. I can't hold it no more. Man, I got to cook on this.
Finish her.
Finish her.
Look, Brianna Van Buren finna come in here, and and she about to whoop on she about to whoop on Tisha's ass. Uh, it's about to be that kind of beat down. This girl's strong. This girl definitely she can fight off of her back. She can get up. Her jujitsu is on point. Her wrestling, her takedowns are on point. You know, sky's the limit for Brianna Van Buren. Okay, look, they was doubting her in the Invicta tournament. She ran through that. She was an underdog against Livia. No, she wasn't. She was. They were even. Her and Livia Renata Stokes. So she went in there. Not only did she beat Livia Renata, she blew Livia's ass out of there. Okay. She took Livia. Look, she took Livia's soul. She took Livia's heart in that fight. Livia didn't want to fight no more. She was done. Okay. Done. Now come Tisha Torres. Brianna Van Buren said, I don't give two F's. Okay. About who I'm finna fight. They all going down. See that's her attitude. This girl, she got a 55% finishing ratio. Okay, she's never
That's
been knocked
true.
out. She's never been knocked out. She's only lost by going to decision. Okay, in order to beat Brianna Van Buren, you're not knocking her out. Okay, you're gonna have to beat the hell out of her, and you're gonna have to survive. Okay, Tisha Torres is gonna have to survive, and she's gonna have to beat the hell out of Brianna to win. They're similar. I think Brianna Van Buren is actually stronger than Torres. I think Torres is faster. Tisha Torres is she real fast. And she was even sometimes, Joanna was having a tough time hitting her because Tisha Torres can dart in and dart back out. She can get in range and she can get back out. So even Brianna Van Buren having the reach advantage, that's not going to matter to Tisha Torres because Tisha can slip up under shots and get up under you. But I think Brianna Van Buren, though, man, when she deliver a takedown, when she put it's a thing of beauty because she gets those takedowns and she's very aggressive. She's extremely aggressive and she don't give up on a takedown. She followed through. She put her hips all the way through that takedown until you are on that ground. Okay, until you're there. That's her style. That's her nature. Brianna Van Buren is normally a naturally aggressive person. Okay, and she's gonna take the fight right to Tisha Torres. She's gonna be right there in Tisha Torres' face. When that bell rings, she's gonna be right there. Okay, and she ain't afraid to trade and she ain't afraid to stand. I think Brianna Van Buren is gonna let her strength show, and she's gonna get in there and just muscle Tisha Torres around that octagon. Tisha Torres is gonna have to use that speed advantage, and she's gonna have to set Brianna up. You got to set somebody up like that. Somebody who like a bull. I mean, she earned her damn name. Okay,
Mm.
she a damn bull. That's how she act. Even in her losses, they was having a hard time keeping this girl down. Like what Brianna Van Buren now, she's on a 6 fight winning streak, man. 6 fight. Okay, last time she lost was in what 2015. It's the last time. I think she ready, and she been waiting on the fight. She ready to make that bag. And even when I interviewed, after I got off the air with her, she said, "Look," she said, "Coach, I want to make a bag. I want to make some money." And she said, "The only way to do that," she said, "I got to fight all these people." She said, "I don't care who it is. I got to fight them all." Okay, everybody. She said, Everybody got a target." That's what she told me. She said, "Everybody got a target." So this is a big fight, man. And the girl, her financial history ain't been so great, but she's been taking advantage of every opportunity she's been given. And I think, me personally, I think that she's gonna outmuscle Torres. I think she's gonna do it. I think Tisha gonna try to strike with her, and then she's gonna figure out that when Brianna grab her, Tisha ain't gonna be able to control those positions, won't be able to control the posture, and I think Brianna Van Buren gonna take and slam that ass down, and start whooping that ass. Okay, and she might damn near probably try to submit Tisha Torres. Um, I
So basically, excuse me, coach. So basically,
Go
what
ahead.
you're saying is she not only gonna whoop that ass, she gonna gnaw on the bone, on the ass bone too.
She gonna know. And Tisha Torres got like 5 straight losses, man. She got 5 losses. Like
How's she ranked?
see, it's all on who you like, man. It's who they like. But she got 5 straight losses. I'm talking about
'Cause
five.
she ranked because she's fighting all girls that's ahead of her. That's how she's still ranked. She ain't fighting girls below her. She's fighting girls ranked above her.
And the thing is, Tisha should probably go to 105. I think girls in 115 are getting bigger. Look at Brianna. Look at
Man, Brianna freaking
Maria
big.
Rodriguez. Look at Yan Janan. I mean, when she
Yeah,
started, she came from Invicta. And that's been almost 5 or 6 years ago. She came up the same time as Rose. And Rose is a little bigger than Tisha. And Tisha did beat Rose when they were in Invicta, but then she lost when they finally fought in the UFC. And the thing also is that you got to think about it. She does have experience. Brianna's young, and sometimes youth can make mistakes. And she should be careful, not just thinking, okay, I'm gonna go here and bully her and do this. That she don't get in a situation where if she gets a takedown and then Tisha just rolls on her and gets choke her out and submits her. Because it's just that sometimes that happens, and you can't just always using MMA math.
Yeah, I doubt it though. I think at the end of the day, Tisha gonna be the tore down tornado.
God dog. God dog. The tore down tornado. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
not the tiny one, the one that's so small it disappears. Nobody sees it again.
God dog. Well, y'all hard on Tisha. Okay. All right, Mr. General Africa, man. Your thoughts on this, and let's move on to the next fight. We're almost done. We got
For so.
3 more fights left to break down.
Okay, so I think that like BJ said, excuse me, you know, most of she has, yeah, Tisha Torres, what is it, 4 straight losses. You got Marina Rodriguez, Zhang Wei, Jan Jacek, Andrade. These are tough opponents. Um, uh, I'm not saying that she should be ranked because of that, but I mean, whatever. Okay. I mean, they are tough opponents. So, so you got that. I think that Tisha Torres, her experience, man, her strength of schedule, that really plays to her favor. But I just don't, look, Brianna Van Buren's the truth, man. She's a bull. She an ox. She got the strength of an ox. She's a lion, man. And I do not think that that Tisha Torres can handle an entire fight with the tenacity, with the mentality. I'm not questioning Tisha Torres's heart, but I think that the just the savagery of the bull, Brianna Van Buren, is going to be too much for her, man. I mean, and to your point, Coach, I got Van Buren, mauling on Tisha and submitting her. Um, you know, I look. I mean, all these fights that Tisha Torres has had, decision, 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 decision. She has one submission. I do not see Tisha Torres being able to handle Brianna Van Buren for an entire fight, man. But I think that if Tisha Torres can do anything, she's going to have to bring out all that experience that she's had, and use that experience, use that IQ, and just and try and manipulate Van Buren in that way. But I just don't see. She's going to have to really come in there and have a smart fight, but she's also going to have to be tough as well, and be able to deal with Van Buren's the way that she fights, which is hardcore, in your face. I don't think that she can do it. So I'm rolling with Van Buren. That's my sister. I'm rolling with Van Buren. I make no qualms about that. And I think that she's also has the skills to pay the bills. So I'm going with Torres. I mean, I'm going with Van Buren. I don't think that Tisha Torres is on is like on the not the shelf, but I don't think that if she loses this fight, she's going to be kind of cut or anything like that, because I do think that that she's has a good position in the UFC, and I think that they're I don't want to say that she's like high society or whatever, but I think that she has fought tough opponents, and she is kind of in that gatekeeper status, and she can still put up a fight. But we'll see where she goes from here. I'm not saying that she will lose. I'm kind of talking like she's already lost. But we'll see. But I'm rolling with Van Buren. I think Van Buren has what it takes, and I think she's gonna maul her and then submit her.
God dog, the legendary General Africa. The legendary General Africa. Okay, all right, folks. Let's get on to this next fight, y'all.
I'm gonna come on my laptop because my phone is tweaking. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna come.
Okay, he's gonna come on his laptop, everybody. That's the legendary General Africa. Okay, BJ, we have to start with you on this one, okay? We got to start with you on this one. Jillian Robinson versus Courtney Casey. BJ Johnson. Then we're going to go to Robert Henry after that.
I mean, Coach, it is what it is when it comes to Jillian Robertson. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased. And I'm biased. But if you're looking at a skill standpoint, you know what I'm saying? The thing about this fight stylistically that I think is pretty awesome is you have you have somewhat of a striker versus grappler situation going on here. But Courtney Casey, man, she makes a lot of mistakes in fighting. I've seen her make mistakes at strawweight, you know what I'm saying? And the mistakes that she made are mistakes that Jillian Robertson usually catches people in, especially on the ground is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Those mistakes that, Courtney Casey makes, even on the feet, not like Jillian's going to engage her much, would engage her much on the feet, but I feel like the takedown is there for Jillian Robertson, and that's what she needs. But with that being said, from training footage, looking at Jillian Robertson and speaking to Jillian Robertson, in this fight, whether she was going to fight Talia Santos or whoever she was going to fight, she's been training the same way. You know what I'm saying? Jillian, Dean Thomas has recognized, and I interviewed Dean Thomas recently as well. And Dean Thomas he knows that a gaping hole in Jillian Robertson's game was her striking. You know what I'm saying? And out of his own mouth on my channel, he said, we're working on that. That's something that we're working on. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of footage of Jillian Robertson, working on her angles, striking, throwing punches, slipping, showing her slipping punches, going at it with Dean Thomas, learn sharpening that tool in her game. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's kind of like up to which Jillian Robinson that we see come out. You know what I'm saying? Will we see the one Jillian Robinson who is not very defensively smart and who gets hit a lot? You know what I'm saying? But it goes for that takedown. Or will she keep going on the trajectory that we've seen, what I'm saying, in her last couple of fights where she comes out throwing strikes? I mean, like I said before, she landed a head kick on Macy Barber. You know what I'm saying? Go back and watch the striking exchange between Jillian Robinson and Macy Barber at the beginning of that fight. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that Jillian been working on her striking. So it's kind of, it's size wise, Courtney Casey has a huge advantage over Jillian Robinson. But one thing about Jillian Robinson is she's very technical. You know what I'm saying? Like she's position over submission when it comes to, to the ground fighting and getting the fight to the ground. See, Jillian Robinson is one of those fighters who can pull guard, coach. I know you say sometimes that pulling guard is not the smartest thing that you can do.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But Jillian Robinson is one of those fighters who can do that.
Oof.
So it's interesting. It's interesting to see how this is going to go. It's a, of course, but my bias this is going to say, what I'm saying, Jillian Robinson for the win all motherfucking day. No question. You know what I'm saying? But technically, looking at the stylistic matchup, it's a tough fight for Jillian, and it's a tough fight for Courtney Casey because if Courtney Casey ends up under Jillian Robinson, she in a lot of trouble. So what you think, Coach?
Straight up. Straight up. Yep. Yep. Going for Jillian Robinson over here too. Ain't got no argument there. Robert Henry, man, your thoughts on the breakdown of this fight, sir?
Okay. Well, my very quick breakdown is I don't have a dog in the fight with either fighter. Now,
Okay.
Jillian is the fighter that I know a little bit more. I'm a little bit more familiar with. I do like her striking. I do remember that head kick in that Macy Barber fight that
Right.
that BJ brought up. So she's definitely technical. She definitely got the skills, but I feel like she seems very susceptible to a good ground attack. So I think it'll be a close fight, but I mean my clear bias is Jillian because that's the one I know. So if I have to pick one, I'm gonna go with Jillian Robinson. So that's my thoughts for the fight at this time.
Okay. Robert Henry. He getting into it. He getting into it. Sound like a veteran over here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. The legendary George Page. Your thoughts on the fight, Mr. George Page?
To me, this fight can go either way. Now, this is, Courtney was at 115 for a long time. She just got to 125. She won her last fight, and she's pretty a tough customer. Jillian, she's a good fighter, but she makes some mistakes, especially when she had that fight against Macy Barber. She never go into a striking battle with somebody like Macy because she's a heavy hand hitter, and I think Courtney's about the same. She's a heavy hitter, but if Julie can survive and make it and maybe take it to the ground, I think she probably has a good chance. But the thing is, you got to stay away from Courtney's stand up. You know, but like I say, Courtney can underestimate Julian Roberts' skills also.
Okay. All right. Very, very, very economical breakdown by George Page. Now we go over to yours truly, General Africa.
Yeah, I think this is a good fight for Jillian, and I'm rolling with Jillian. I think this is a good fight for her. You know, I don't know if she's I haven't seen her any of her recent fights, but one thing that I did notice about Courtney Casey is she has that wide kind of stance, kind of like a boxer stance, and that can kind of leave you susceptible to takedowns and stuff like that. So I think Robertson's going to mix it up, and I think she should mix it up and take her to the ground. And I think she takes to the ground. Uh, Casey can't handle her, so I'm going with Jillian.
Okay. All right. And Genesis Green. Genesis damn Green.
Um, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for good old Becky. Becky finna go for the ride.
Becky.
Courtney Casey.
God, dog. Why you call her Becky?
Or better yet, the word that
Karen.
everybody, or better, yeah, Karen. The police caller is finna go for the ride.
But why
Wait,
you call her that, Genesis? Did I miss
yeah,
something?
yeah, I missed it.
You ain't miss nothing. She just look like Karen.
Oh no, oh no.
Follow
You
people
gotta
on
do. You're right.
barbecue.
It's
But
like she called the cops on a brother.
or anybody for that matter. But I can see her being taken down coaching. You know, them little legs go start kicking. She
Yeah.
gonna start kicking them
Coach,
little
coach,
legs.
coach. Genesis need to be stopped, man. Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't need to be stopped. I speak the truth.
Genesis is out of control, coach.
I speak truth.
Hey, but she married to a Hispanic dude now.
She married. She was married. She's married to Dracar Close, ain't she?
No, no, her husband named Mark Sanchez.
I
They said she was that she was with Dracar Close, the fighter.
No. She married to Mark Sanchez.
Okay, okay.
Her name is Courtney Casey Sanchez, but she keep her name for the UFC, but when she fill out checks, all that stuff, she write Courtney Casey Sanchez. I know.
Karen.
Come on, Jens, cut that out now. Genesis, you crazy. The fight. Who wins?
Jillian Roberts.
God, dog.
I think I'd give it to Courtney Casey.
You think so? I mean, now this is MMA math. Just because people have won so many other fights and done good doesn't mean that Jillian will go into this one and win this or neither. It does. It all depends on who shows up that night. Now all this shit look good on paper, but it'd be a different story once they get in the ring. But I don't know if Jillian keep the pressure and stay on that ass. Yeah, she can get the win. But if she slips and makes a mistake and get caught, I mean, it'll be a different story. So I mean, it's 50-50.
All I gotta say, Jillian. Phew, if Jillian try to get into a striking battle, it's a wrap. That's all I gotta say. If Jillian get into a striking battle with Courtney Casey, it's a wrap. Courtney is much, much stronger at 125. She comfortable, and she filled out into that weight class nicely. And I hope Jillian go and make Courtney try to work on the ground because she can't mess with you on the ground. Make Courtney Casey do it. And, of course, I ain't a Courtney Casey fan. Her husband, came after my neck one day. So, nah. I'm going for Jillian Robinson. I ain't even finna tell Courtney how she gonna win. Damn that. Go Jillian Robinson. Take her ass down and beat her ass up.
Don't tell
Okay,
Karen shit.
that's right. I ain't
Let
telling.
him remain
I'm not.
ignorant.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell her anything. Damn it. Okay. All right. Next fight. Okay. Next fight. Hope everybody got a chance to answer. We're gonna start off this time, General Africa. We're gonna start with you. Lauren Murphy versus Roxanne. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I can't
I
start with
knew
you,
that was
General Africa.
coming.
I can't start with you. I got to start with George Page on this one. All right.
Let's do it, George.
George. Okay. God damn.
I'll allow it this
Come
time.
on.
No, just
All
playing.
right. Lauren Murphy versus Roxanne Modafferi. Go ahead,
So,
George Page.
so you want to ask the Joker? Okay.
No. We
Oh,
asking George Page to break the fight down.
be
That's what we
serious,
doing.
George. Don't ask why so serious.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I'll put the Joker aside for tonight because I'm a man of my word. Anyway, I'm not a fan of neither, and I think Rock is running away from a fight against Valentina, which is the real fight to have. Meth Head Murphy. I know people don't like me calling it. I know Kevin don't like to come, but that's what she is.
God damn.
She is flat-footed. She's a more flat-footed than Chuck Liddell. She has two left.
Of course that.
The woman, she can take a beating. She probably take a few beatings in the past, but she just, this is gonna be a war between. It's good, like how the best way to say it. It's like that last fight between Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard. I remember the sportscaster say, "Well, they're coming out of the retirement home," and that's what it is. It's a fight between two old chicks. I mean, it can go either way, but I think Roxy, She's a little better. Her ground game after what she did to how she made Macy Barber look like just she just made it look bad. I mean, just that girl she was, I know she was crying in the car after that fight, but I think they posted a fault back when they had the tournament after the tournament, but because Sarge um dropped out because she got sick, that's when she fought Nico for the title. But to me, like I said, I'm not a fan of Roxy. But I feel like Two Broke Knees is going to take this fight. It's possible, but she should go ahead and take the whipping and get paid for Valentina.
Yeah, coach. Oh, real quick, coach. Yeah, Courtney Casey is with Dracar Close.
Why was she married? Because her husband sent me a message about a video that I made about her.
She
Yeah.
must be. She must be. Her husband must not be together anymore. Because I thought I had read that, and then Stamina just reconfirmed it. Yeah, like yeah, I thought she was with Dracar Close.
Man, it's like Mark Sanchez probably ex-husband.
Okay, I thought she was with Mark Sanchez.
She getting around.
Yeah, yeah, she get. And apparently, in the comment section, someone said Courtney Casey is half Mexican.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay.
I wouldn't
We're
doubt it.
I would
we're
doubt.
we're,
I mean,
we're, we're
look at Brian Ortega, man. You wouldn't think Brian Ortega was half Mexican or Nate Diaz. That's
A lot of
crazy.
people don't know
Yeah,
that
you can kind of see
Linda Carter
Brian.
played Wonder Woman. She's half Mexican. If you look at it, you wouldn't
Well, you
think
can,
it.
yeah.
Okay, well,
Well, whatever her race is, that's neither here nor there. She gonna get the chance.
we're getting in the weeds here.
She's half Karen. She's half Korea.
okay. It's the fight, y'all. The fight. We gotta break down the fight. We gotta break the fight down. Come on, y'all. It's about to be
You talking
12
about
o'clock.
Walking Dead, Lauren Murphy versus anime?
All right, cook.
Goku.
I see Roxy getting it, and Lauren Murphy stay in my city, so I be seeing her training and stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like Roxanne is Roxanne gonna get the job done. She is. I mean, she's just all around better to me. She is. What in the hell? Somebody getting shot? What's going on? Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I can't even see. I ain't even looking at the comment section. I'm with y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I see Roxanne winning. I can see her taking Lauren Murphy down and mauling her. I can even see her like beating on her feet. So,
Beating on her.
uh
Okay.
Uh,
Pretty good breakdown. All right, General Africa. Let's go, man. Break it down for us.
Yeah, man. Whenever I think of Lauren Murphy, I remember that the tough house when Sarge rolled up on her like, you got to get out of here, when she was on that bike trying to cut weight. Sarge wasn't
Oh
playing,
yeah,
boy.
I
She
remember
was
that
not
Eddie.
playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie
You
Alvarez
know,
had
I was
that door
like,
shut.
what?
He laughed at
Yeah, but I ain't gonna come on here and BS y'all, man. I haven't really watched enough of Lauren Murphy. I'll say this though: if Roxanne does win, please, do you want to fight Valentina or not? Lauren Murphy and Romero Barella, like, dude, just do you want to fight Valentina or not? Like, you would think is the perfect opportunity, because I'm starting to think. At first, I was like, samurai, all that stuff, but now I'm kind of like, do you really want that smoke? So, if she does win, just call her out. You get what you want. You get what you ask for. So, if she does win, she better call out Valentina Shevchenko, or just make it known that you don't want to fight her.
Okay. All right. That was a breakdown from General Africa. Okay, my man Robert Henry. Let's
so
get after
I'm
it.
not. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you up, coach. This ain't gonna be any remotely formal breakdown because I can't stand Roxanne Modafferi.
Oh,
I
God.
What?
loathe her.
Oh, snap.
Grandma Knees is terrible.
God dog.
She has a very awkward stand up, which ironically worked for her somehow. It's like the messed upness of her stand up actually is a disguise for her movements. Other than that, she'd just be somebody grandma up there trying to fight you.
God
So
dog.
anyway, I just think that Murphy, well, she's not really that good based on what I've seen herself, but she needs to not let two broke knees get her down on the ground. Because if she does get her on the ground, she's gonna do her little awkward magic tricks and she's gonna hem her up. She has improved, and she's a fearless a Saiyan from the Dragon Ball Z world. So she's not afraid to fight. She's not afraid to die. She doesn't care. I personally hope that Lauren Murphy knocks her block completely off.
God dog.
But if that doesn't happen, I plead with uh, the whole entire UFC, the whole Rome, the whole society, the Senate, everybody, just put pressure on her. Convince her to call out, you know who, hashtag Team Bullet, so we can finally have what we always wanted, which is Roxanne's head on a platter, chopped off, with an apple. No, 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 not an apple. She's too good for that. She's like a weirdo. With some star
Here,
fruit
here.
stuck in her mouth
God dog.
and a Goku wig on. That's what I want. I want her head on a platter just like that. And that's all I got to say. I don't give a damn about a Roxanne Modafferi.
God
Problem is,
dang.
Kakarot is
God
scared of
dog.
Frieza.
That's one of BJ Johnson's favorite fighters, man. Damn.
BJ, then you need to stuff your mouth full of star fruit and get one of them Goku wigs.
Oh
No,
I
no.
hope that ain't one of your
no!
favorite fighters.
I was just playing, BJ. I was just
He's
playing.
smarter than that. He's smarter than that. No, I know. He's smarter than that. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I was just messing with.
Fight,
Okay,
fight, fight.
BJ Johnson, your breakdown of this fight.
Oh, Roxanne Modafferi versus Lauren Murphy. The one thing about Lauren Murphy, man, that a lot of people let how stupid Lauren Murphy acted in Tough. People think that they kind of overshadow her career with that, but you look at Lauren Murphy in a fight. Lauren Murphy got a lot of dog in her, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Lauren Murphy like to get in there and fight. She's sloppy as hell. She's sloppy as hell, but Lauren Murphy like to fight. You know what I'm saying? And if my only drawback with her though is that she's not going to be able to lure um not going to be able to lure Roxanne Modafferi into that kind of a brawl. Antonina Shevchenko and Macy Barber both tried to lure Roxanne into that kind of that kind of a firefight. And Roxanne is like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like Roxanne goes and does what Roxanne. The fact to me that in that first round against Macy Barber, after to see her have the success in the stand up was shocking for me because Macy Barber is a powerful striker, man. But when she reversed positions on the ground with Macy Barber, where Macy Barber was on top of her, man, it was like, I mean, it's like Roxanne Modafferi is sneaky good, man. Like she's sneaky good, and I highly doubt she's gonna stand in front of Lauren Murphy and trade blows with Lauren Murphy. Like she's probably gonna get this fight to the ground, put Lauren Murphy on her back, and dominate Lauren Murphy on the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. That's what I see happening. I don't think she'll get lulled into a brawl with Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy like the brawl. You know what I'm saying? But that's not going to be the type of fight that Roxanne gives her. KGB did, but Roxanne is not going to give her the same type of fight that everybody else was giving her. So my thoughts on that fight. I'm gonna go Roxanne Modafferi by decision.
Well, folks, this fight, I kind of don't have a dog. I mean, I don't. If Roxanne Modafferi get beat, yeah, I'll be excited about that. but it's got to be a Shevchenko to do it. That's the only way I get excited. Now, with that being said, yeah, I agree with Robert. I got to have Roxanne head on a platter. I got to have that. Okay, I got to have that head on a platter. I got to serve that up. Okay, because I'm sick of Roxanne, and I know everybody get mad at me because they think that I pick on Roxanne. But now I'm acknowledged she gonna beat the hell out of Lauren Murphy. Look, I'm just gonna tell y'all now. So
I
if
think so
y'all if
too.
y'all caping for Lauren Murphy, anybody think Lauren? Look, let's get that out your head, okay? Roxanne
No,
Modafferi called her out for a reason. She know that she can deal with Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy is gonna be right there, okay? She's not overly fast. She's not that quick. She's gutsy. She's very cagey. She'll stand in there and she'll go back and forth. She'll trade, but that's really it. There's nothing special about Lauren Murphy, okay? And this is going to be a battle of who's got the biggest strength, who got the biggest testicles. And I think Roxanne Modafferi finna go in there and just finna show. Um, Roxanne is one of these people that her fighting style is so unorthodox that you have to almost respect her as a true martial artist. Like you have to respect her because you get in there with her and it's not what you think. Because the stuff she do look very elementary, but it worked.
Right. And this
And
dude makes me Barber way off.
and she beat Macy up. And I was a Macy fan. I was a Macy fan till Macy started going crazy. But you know
And
what?
she made the bitch cry.
Yeah, yeah, she started crying. That's right. She started crying, Genesis Green. Yeah,
Grandma beat my ass.
She
but
pulled the DC.
she's getting carried out by the walking coma. Asking at the end of that
but I
fight.
tell but I tell people, don't let the 16 losses by Roxanne. Don't let that fool you. Okay, that's a lot of rounds. That's a lot of rounds. Okay, Roxanne ain't been finished that much. Okay, she ain't been finished. Roxanne has been, I mean, she's been in what over 40 fights, and I mean, she's only been finished about 4 times out of those 40 fights. Do y'all know how many rounds that is? Okay, that's
A
a
lot.
lot. That's a lot of rounds in the octagon. So when I see somebody with 16 losses, the first thing I'm looking at is okay, how many times they get finished? Oh dang. So that means you only got finished 4 times. So that means 36 of the times you've been in that octagon. You've been like them the valuable rounds. Roxanne Modafferi is a seasoned veteran,
A
and
lot of
even her
data.
stand up has gotten better. All that's gotten better, and let's take out the little weirdo stuff. Okay, she weird. She's a weirdo, but her fighting, her stand up has gotten better. She's actually using her stand up now, and she's using that to actually set up a lot of her takedowns. It's just she's a hard person to beat. Even when she got her ass whooped, some of her opponents they be like, you know what? Yeah, Roxanne Modafferi is a tough fight. Like she's a difficult fight to fight because she's not traditional. Like when she throw her strikes, she duck her head down. She do like a little old Bernard Hopkins type deal. She'll duck her head, throw an overhand strike, throw an overhand right, and then she'll get you for the single or the double leg. Okay, and a lot of times too, she'll come out and like she'll throw her kicks, and the way she throw her kicks, it just looked like it pitiful, but they work. But see, the thing is that it works. And if Roxy grab you, a lot of times you go in for the ride. Um, and then too, even while she getting her ass whooped, she in a good mood. Like I've never seen somebody get beat up and she's still in there smiling. And I think that her attitude towards winning and losing. See, she's not under pressure to win fights. Roxanne don't care. Roxanne can lose today and go play in a chess tournament. I mean, she don't give a damn. She's a free
She
she,
beat
she
Look,
she's a
his
very
ass.
she's a very free spirit. So if fighting don't work out for Roxanne, Roxanne not gonna sit at home and cry. Roxanne will go get a job at a grocery store. She don't care as long as she happy. Okay,
No,
that's
she
what
played Dungeons
that's
and Dragons.
that's hold on. That's what she'll do. Okay, she'll work like somebody like her. She don't really care about the money. She just want to fight. So losing, she don't care. She's already done that 16 other times. So Lauren
Right,
Murphy
right.
is worried about losing. This the mental part. Lauren Murphy is she worried about losing, and Lauren Murphy worried about is this gonna be the fight where maybe they don't renew my contract for whatever reason. Look, Roxanne Modafferi could give two fucks if they renew her contract. What Roxanne Modafferi will say, look, if she say, "Hey, Roxanne, you out of UFC," she'll laugh. She'll smile and say, "Well, thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate being able to fight at this organization. You guys rock." That's what she'll say, and then she'll walk out the front door, and you'll never see her again. Okay, but then you'll look up and, "Hey, what's up, Roxanne? Hey, Roxanne be at the grocery store working." But she don't
Hey, hey,
care. She ain't got no shame.
hey, hey, coach.
And that's how she fight. But see, that's how she is in her fighting stuff. Roxanne is totally comfortable in the octagon. She don't stress out a lot. Even when she getting her ass whooped, she don't really stress out. Roxanne is one of those people. It is what it is. So them kind of people, they dangerous because they
Yeah.
dangerous to the world. They dangerous to society. They dangerous to themselves. They're dangerous people. These people like Roxanne don't care. Okay, you make fun of Roxanne. Roxanne will probably say, "Well, that's not nice," and then she'll keep on laughing and smiling. You know, those people like Roxanne, they're very dangerous because they're
Mhm.
unpredictable. And when you're fighting an unpredictable mofo, you can get in there and you catch them on a good day, they will whoop your ass. I got
Yep.
Roxanne Modafferi. I got Roxanne Modafferi unanimous ass whooping.
Hey, coach, I agree with you,
Yeah.
and I agree with everything you said. But I want to ask Roxanne this one question: if it's all about just fighting, why don't your punk ass just call out Valentina,
God, dog.
take that ass whooping, and then your punk ass will be working at Kroger's tomorrow? How about that?
God, dog.
Nah,
Robert Henry came
she,
in.
Everybody afraid of something.
That's a
Even a
weird fight
complete
for
lunatic, even a complete lunatic like Modafferi.
God
You
that's a
know
damn.
weird
what?
fight for Valentina though, man. That's a weird one. That's a weird fight for Valentina Shevchenko, man.
I'm not saying she's not dangerous, but I think Valentina got more than enough in the toolkit to send her packing and bagging at Whole Foods.
And the funniest thing, and to Coach's point, that it was. I found it hilarious. At least I was going back and watching the Tough House, and when Juliana Pena was being accused by her team of leaking the schedules, she threw in Roxanne Modafferi. She's like, "Well, Roxanne, dude, I don't know that I didn't do it. Was it you?" And Roxanne was like, "Oh well, we agreed not to do that," and like she didn't care. Like she literally like, here Juliana Pena is low key accusing Roxanne of leaking
Sabotaging.
of leaking
Snitch.
the team schedule, and she's like, Roxanne, like, she doesn't, no, you just accused me of basically throwing the team under the bus, but whatever. And I was like, you know what, that's commendable. That's commendable. Like,
So commendable.
accuses Roxanne Modafferi of throwing the team under the bus. Juliana did. It was funny as hell. I'm like, look at Juliana.
General,
She don't give no fucks.
Yeah,
General said it's commendably crazy.
Juliana's a
she
savage.
just,
Nah,
I
Juliana
mean,
don't give a damn.
Okay.
But if none of y'all have ever fought before, which I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't, but the most dangerous person to fight is somebody that don't give a damn and go in there and have nothing to lose. They can be
Yeah.
one of the
that's
they will
true.
end
That's
up
true.
beating they will end up beating the fuck out one of your skilled fighters just because they go in there with the mindset, hey, if it go this way, that's fine. If it go that way, it's fine too. And I feel like Amanda's the exact same way. She really don't give a damn if she win or lose. She don't.
Not at this point.
I
Shit.
mean, even back then, it really didn't seem like she really cared. I mean, I guess I see things differently. But yeah,
It does. Yeah.
that's the most dangerous fighter. Is somebody that don't give a damn.
That's true. Anybody has the mindset that they don't care, and it just is about they don't even care if they lose their own lives, and they just risk it. That is the most dangerous person because you got to think
I
about it. If she don't really care about you know she's still taking an easy fight with Roxy Manaferi. If she had that same mindset when she went against Valentina, you know, we know she's gonna lose against Valentina, but she come in with that happy warrior thing and say, "Yeah, yeah," and act like some Japanese anime character.
Yeah.
I think me and Coach, we talked about this. We talked about fear and how some of you look at the NFL Hall of Fame. You look at some of the great, the top of their sport in whatever sport. A lot of them were motivated by fear. And I was talking to Coach. I was like, but at the same time, fear can cloud judgment. Fear can tighten you up, and I think it's a balancing act. And I agree with Genesis and Coach and that whole thing about when you aren't. I think it's like this. Okay, I'm gonna break it down like this. I think I I feel like Monteferi experiences fear. Everybody experiences fear, but I think that she's not as caught up in the wins and the losses. And when you aren't as caught up in the wins and the losses, we're all human. We all have goals, right? But when you're not as caught up in the wins and the losses as much, it frees you up and allows you to be unorthodox. It allows you to be you, whoever you are, and you might change from day to day. And I think that that's what it is. That's one of Monteferi's greatest strengths from the outside looking in. I don't know the chick, and
Yeah.
that's it's commendable. I do think that she experiences fear. I think that if she doesn't experience fear, she truly is crazy, and very very dangerous. Like definitely. But I think that that is extremely rare. Like you literally have to be insane. I think that she's human. I think she experiences fear. I just think that she's maybe not as caught up in the glitz and glamour, and it's not as big of a deal. But trust me, she wants to win.
I don't think she has that big of an ego. That's the difference. Like you say,
Yep.
if you don't have any ego, then it's hard for somebody to intimidate you. They're thinking like, oh, if you win this fight, all of a sudden you're the shit. No, you're not. It's just another day. So that's how I
And
see it.
and one more thing, that's a great point. 30 for 30. That's a great point, Robert. It's ego. You look at Justin Gaethje. I mean, Justin Gaethje. He was like he was talking about. I think it was on, that dude Ariel Hawani, and he was being interviewed, and he was like, he asked him like, did you think he was going to whoop up on Ferguson? And he was like, actually, it's the opposite. I go into every fight thinking I'm going to lose. You know what I mean? But it's after that fight, Gaethje walked up to Ferguson and he's like, he tried to congratulate him or whatever, and Ferguson kind of pushed him away, and he knew he was wrong, and he eventually, they hugged up or whatever. But Gaethje told him, that type of attitude will get you nowhere. And we all have ego. We all have ego. Now it comes, it's different levels, and at different moments, you might have a bigger ego, you might have less of an ego. But I think that when your ego is reasonably under control, that that will pay dividends. Especially when you're prepared. Great point about the ego.
Okay, everybody. Oh, go ahead, because we gotta. It's like 12:15 now, man, and I know I got what I work all day tomorrow. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's go into Marion Reno versus Raquel Pennington. Okay. All right, let's do that. We'll start with you first. Let's start with you first, Mr. Robert Henry, sir.
All right, I've been waiting all night to get to this fight. So, flat out, uh, Renault needs to come out aggressive. Don't let the fight come to you. Go to the fight. Crowd Pennington, yeah, crowd Pennington. Uh, don't let her off the hook. Uh, and work behind the jab, mix in the strikes. Uh, and as coach always say about Raquel Pennington, it may sound cruel, but it's the truth. Kick that left leg. Just keep kicking it and keep kicking it and keep kicking it, and eventually she gonna fall. So just kick that leg. Beware of Rocky's ground game. But I will say this about Renault. She does have very impressive jiu-jitsu, which she used to submit Sarah McMahon in a fight that initially she was losing, but she came back and won. So I would say go be confident in the ground game, but don't get lulled into it, because I think that's really what Rocky wants to do. She wants to get you in a corner and get you down and try to muscle her and try to use her size. So I'm going with Marion Renault. And as far as what Rocky can do, I don't give a damn about Rocky. And as far as I'm concerned, I just want her to be done.
And speaking of, I want to be done. Let's go to you, Genesis Green. It's just poetic justice to go to you. God dog, Genesis Green.
She just want to be done.
She's gone. Genesis Green has left the building. Okay. All right, BJ Johnson. Let's go for it.
All right, so I mean, I just see Mary Renault winning this fight, man. I'm gonna tell you how. Mary Renault got a right hand. You know what I'm saying? That should be put on notice. You know what I'm saying? Like she cracked Yana Kunitskaya with that right hand. She caught Yana with that right hand and rearranged Yana's face with that right hand. You know what I'm saying? The only thing about Mario Renault, man, that frustrates me is when she tries to fight you at range, man. That's just like she tries to fight at range, and she's not that type of striker. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she tried to fight Yana at range. She tried to fight Holly at range. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want Yana. I mean, I want Marion to close the distance on Rocky Pennington and just push Rocky against the cage, man. Make her work. You know, take her down. You know, and use your jujitsu. Marion Renault has great jujitsu, man. You know what I'm saying? And if Marion Renault takes Rocky Pennington down, man, and starts using that jujitsu, you know what I'm saying, kicking that leg. I'm not gonna see. You're not really. I mean, I don't think you're gonna see Marion Renault kicking the right leg, really. But you know what I'm saying. Marion Renault can get in there and win this fight. I see Marion Renault win this fight by decision because Rocky Pennington is very stiff, very robotic. You know what I'm saying? Like Marion Renault moves better than Rocky Pennington for sure.
God dog. BJ
And
Johnson with the break. No, go ahead. I'm sorry, sir.
no, go ahead. No, I'm good. I was going to say we're getting ready to jet out of here, y'all. But go ahead, man. I'm gonna hear the rest of these points.
Uh oh. Okay. All right. So we heard from Robert Henry. You know what? Let me just go ahead and give mine. Okay. I know I'm finna be biased. I really don't care what Rocky Pennington need to do. Listen,
I
Martin,
already told you.
kick that leg, kick the leg, and I'm talking about go for it. If I was Martin, I would have studied the Nunez fight and the Jermaine Durandame fight, because in both of those fights, Rocky Pennington got her ass whooped. Okay, uh, I would start out with a very very sharp leg kick. Okay, Rocky is gonna put it out there because she keep a wide stance. Um, Rocky got some good hands though. She's not that fast, but her hands are good, and so she can stand in there and she can catch you. So Marion has to utilize the speed advantage. She's got to take these angles at Rocky Pennington. Rocky Pennington don't move like that. She don't move very well side to side. But see, Rocky is the type of fighter. In her mind, you can if it's a 5 round fight, you can beat her 4 rounds, and she still think that I got another round to win the fight. See, that's her mentality. You got to completely frustrate this girl, keep her frustrated at all times by moving. She won't be able to handle the angles. She won't be able to handle none of that. And Marion Reno can catch her. Marion cannot be a slow starter. Okay, I got my points here, my talking points on my paper. She cannot be a slow starter. Okay, Marion will take a round off to try to study the opponent, and then toward the half part of round two, she'll pick up the pace, and then by round three, Marion Renault is ahead, and a lot like she's winning round three. She can't do that. She can't do that this time. Okay, she's got to be a fast starter. She can't let Rocky start getting off. Don't let Rocky get no confidence. Okay, Marion got to be first, and she got to be often. And the more that she do that to Rocky Pennington, she will take away Rocky's confidence. Okay, Rocky right now, she's not a very confident fighter. Okay, she not. And that Nunez fight is still in the back of her mind. That Jermaine Durandame fight, that's still in the back of her mind. It's there. Okay, all Marion got to do is bring that out of her. That's all she got to do. Bring those fights back out of her and make her think that she can't win. Okay, make her think. And you kick that leg ain't healed, and that leg will probably never heal. Okay, it's probably never gonna heal ever in her life. This is what Marion Reno need to do. She need to really stay on it, keep the pressure on her, and get in her face. Your jiu-jitsu better than hers. Okay, Rocky gonna be sitting there trying to, and that's another thing. Make Rocky Pennington try to stop the takedown. Do not let Rocky Pennington put you up on the cage because that's what she's gonna try to do. Okay, she's gonna try to back you up onto the cage. No, don't allow her to do that. You got the speed. Whenever she try to do that, fight for the underhook, rotate your ass back out of there, get back to the center of the octagon. Okay, I want Marion Renault too to use that jab, and I want Marion to set up some takedowns. Okay, I want her to set up some takedowns. I want her to use that damn black belt jujitsu she got. I want her to get Rocky ass on the ground and fish for some damn submissions. Okay, I want her to choke Rocky silly ass out. Okay, I want her to choke out, but I don't want her to use all that skill set trying to have a stand up war Rocky Pennington. Don't do that. Okay, stand with her for a little bit, but let's go ahead and take an angle. She can't see the angles coming because she's too damn slow. Okay, catch a good angle on her. Now Rocky, she's not a dumb fighter. She's a very very smart fighter. But you kept them angles on her. You put the angles on Rocky. It's it. It's a wrap. Okay. And Mari need to go back and look at some of her old fights. Okay. She really, she need to look at the fight she had against Holly Holm. Okay. And then also look at how Holly Holm dealt with Rocky Pennington versus how you dealt with her. Holly Holm, I mean, Holly really kept Rocky at the end of a jab. And I'm sitting here wondering, like, Rocky, she don't set up her shots using a jab. Rocky's just a brawler. Okay, she's more like a street fighter that's coming forward trying to just throw shots. No, jab the hell out of her ass. Jab the hell out of her. There's nothing she can do. Okay, you get a good jab and you piece up with that damn jab, she will get in there and get her ass whooped. Okay, I want Marion Renault to win this fight. I think she can win. This is not the same Rocky Pennington from 4 and 5 years ago. This is a broken Rocky Pennington, and Marion got to come in there and she got to assert her dominance. Okay, she got to make Rocky feel like she's nothing, that she's worthless. Okay, she got to get in there, even if Marion got to get in there and talk shit to Rocky Pennington. Like, look, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What? That's all you got? Fight me, B. Marion got to come in there like that with that kind of attitude. She's got to have that attitude. Make
Damn.
Rocky Pennington fear. Okay, all Rocky want to do is fear. Make Rocky know that you're strong. You're not somebody who just you speak. No, make Rocky Pennington understand that you ain't to be played with. All these people want to talk about your age and all this stuff. Look, go in there and whoop this young girl's ass. Okay, she's already food anyway for everybody else. Nunez turned into food. Duranda May turned into food. Okay, Holly Holm beat her twice. Look, if somebody can beat somebody twice, they know how to beat them. Watch the damn Holly Holm fights. Watch both of those fights. And that's the key to beating Rocky Pennington. But I already know what it is. She too damn slow. Kick that leg, jab her to death, and use your strengths. Get her to the ground. Make this girl play jujitsu games with you. Make her do it. Cause she can't win. She can't win on that. That's it for me.
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
believe
man.
me, bruise her ass.
Coach said it, man. Look, like Ali said, jabbing, sticking and moving, dancing. Look, man, look, Raquel Pennington's food, man. Good fighter, solid fighter. She reminds me of like Coach said, street fighter. She reminds me like a bare knuckle fighter. Look, if Rocky didn't take Holly Holm to the ground, she ain't gonna, she's gonna be willing to stand. She's gonna try and muscle. She's gonna try and muscle Renault, the dangerous diva, the lovely Mary Renault, the skilled, dangerous Mary Renault. She's gonna try and muscle her against the cage and make it a dirty fight. This is look going. I'm like Coach said, study those last fights, study the Holly Holm fight, study the Duranda May fight. Go in there and have some fun, man. Like you ain't got nothing. Go in there and have some fun. Style all over this girl. Jab, stick and move, dance, mix it up, take her to the ground. Don't stand the whole time. Mix it up, take that girl to the ground, attack that leg, and just have some fun, baby. That's all it is. This is your time. This is your fight. Go in there and whoop up on that girl. You know. And look, I'm not saying she meant to. I'm not saying that she's a fighter. She's tough, but I've looked at her facial expression. She could get discouraged. Go in there, and if you see her getting discouraged, talk a little, whatever. Have some fun. This is your fight. Let's get it.
And that's the legendary General Africa. Okay, George Page. I think you're the only one that had a chance to cook on this.
Basically like this. Johnny, sweep the leg.
Oh, here we go.
Cobra Kai, the sweep. I mean, Martin don't need to make too many mistakes. She shouldn't. And I think she can't reflect on the past, how she got, cheated out of some fights and like that. She just take this fight as another fight and just she can put, I'm not going to call her Rocky because she lost the right to use that name, Raquel out. I mean, she's just, Raquel's not the same person she was when she fought Mana Nunes. She's not the same person she was when she fought Misha Tate. She is not the same person when she even fought, Kat Zingano back in the day. This is a Raquel Pennington that is a broken fighter. She does, and I think Marion should don't listen to those people say, "Well, you're 43 years old. but not. I mean, Randy Couture was her age when he around her age when he beat Tito Ortiz. I mean, I know there's a difference between men and women, but still, this was a older fighter that beat a younger fighter. And and the only people who hate on this are these guys who don't like the idea of this older, attractive, well-skilled woman beating this broken, whatever left woman who spent times under the sheets with Amanda Nunes after she beat her butt.
Want to be done. Yeah.
And and she got to realize you cannot reflect on the past. You can't reflect on your fight against Holly Holm. You can't reflect on the fight you lost against the thief, Ashley Evans Smith. You can't reflect on that fight you lost against Yana when you put Yana's face to the other side of her ear. This is a different opponent, and this is an easy win for you. And we all know that the UFC's been, and the judges been stacking the chips against Marion ever since she got in here. She's a strong, beautiful black woman who's coming in here and beating up all the Karens.
Legendary George Page set it up. Well, fellas, y'all, man, I've had fun with this. This has been fun. Guys, it's 12:30. Thank everybody for coming in, man. The breakdowns were good, man. We talked 90% all MMA talk. We get on here and cook one day, come on here and talk some real junk. This ain't the most, but I wanted to get in here and do some fight breakdowns, man, because it's kind of good hearing everybody's viewpoints and, so many different views, man, on these fights. But this weekend, we got a good night of fights. They're coming up, man, and hey, we doing it, man. We're holding down the community, so we got to keep it going. Shout out to Robert Henry, man, for, oh yeah, War Machine was supposed to come in. Oh, War Machine, God, I'm mad at you. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to Robert Henry, first time, doing some stream. Shout out to No Filter MMA. Go subscribe to No Filter MMA. General African, No Filter MMA. Those are gonna be the two channels. When they put their Cash App numbers up there, I'm gonna come in and throw. I'm gonna be supporting them. I'm gonna throw some money in their accounts, man. When they go on live or something like that, man. Gotta do something. Put it up in your description so we can donate.
We can do that.
George Page does have a YouTube channel. He does, but he don't want you to subscribe. But if you want to, it's his YouTube channel, George Page. General Africa has a YouTube page. Go subscribe. Okay, go subscribe. Brittany, I'm just playing, baby. I'm just playing. But yeah, guys, it's been a fun live stream. Okay. And what's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah. Okay. I'll probably get on tomorrow at 10 and really just talk some good junk, man, about MMA and some other life stuff, man. I got a couple of topics that people want me to talk about, other stuff, which, I'm trying to get more into MMA and people keep wanting me to talk about other stuff, life stuff. So, we'll get it.
I appreciate you having me on, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. BJ Johnson, boy. Hey, man, y'all better ask BJ how to hustle, man. This man, BJ got him a job doing COVID, man. BJ making moves out here, y'all.
Trying to, man.
BJ Johnson making moves. Robert Henry over there chilling. He look happy, man. General Africa.
I'm having a good time. I'm kind of getting the swing of things. I probably intended to get on like this, a little earlier, but nothing before the time. And I don't know exactly am I getting on tomorrow or when, but it's gonna be more often though, for real. And I'm just soaking in this game that I'm learning, and everybody's love and everybody's viewpoint and everything. And I'm definitely having a good time, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, appreciate you coming on, man. Definitely, man. It'll be some other topics, man. I got to see what's going on out here, because I know it's a hard time right now. People talk MMA, but people scared, and it's just, yeah, man. But we're gonna get in here. We're gonna talk, man. We're gonna do some cooking. Okay, we're gonna do some. That's what we known for, doing some cooking. We're gonna cook. So tomorrow night, guys, I'll come back on and we're gonna keep the show running, man. We're gonna keep it running. It's your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done with General Africa, BJ Johnson, Robert Henry, George Page, and also the lovely Genesis Green. I'm done. What are you waiting on? And the lovely Brittany Neiman. Subscribe.